CIF Playoff Central taking on the Bishops. Here's Carroll Buckley and John Driffle.
Well, thank you, Gabe Lemos. We are at Cal Jones Field on the campus of Central Union High School. It is round 2 of the CIF San Diego section Division III playoffs. The Central Spartans, with the number 1 seed, had a bye last week. The Bishop School from La Jolla had to play a game, and they played one heck of a game. They beat up on Montgomery 41-0. Quarterback Cash Herrera threw for 202 yards and 4 touchdowns, and he added a 53-yard TD run to that total. Cash Herrera, remember the name, we'll be calling him quite a bit this evening. He is a very, very big part of the Bishop School's offense. The Bishop School's Knights, they are from La Jolla. It is a private school, and they are a pretty good football team. Pretty good sports program across the board at the Bishop School. We'll talk about that. We'll also talk a little bit about the Central Spartans. And we have the Central Spartan Sound Production pregame show from the students at Central coming up.
InterCare is a one-stop shop for all your healthcare needs. From primary care to pediatrics, behavioral health to radiology, InterCare is here to provide you with excellent care. We've got 6 locations in the Imperial Valley with a 7th coming soon to Imperial. We're open wherever and whenever you need us, including on the weekends. To find a healthcare center near you, visit intercare.org. InterCare, making life healthy from the inside out.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And away goes troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
Caddy Sports Tavern at Barberworth Country Club invites you to party with the pig for their first pig roast event Saturday, November 15th, starting at 4 p.m. Delicious roast pig will be served with cowboy beans, mac and cheese, green salad, and a dinner roll for only $12 per person. Beer and beverages will be available too, along with great music. Show up early and have a drink while the pig is roasting, so let's have some fun. Bring your friends for Caddy Sports Tavern Pig Roast Saturday, November 15th at Barberworth Country Club.
Okay, John Driffle, the Central Spartans come in with the bye last week, gave them a little bit of breathing room, perhaps, to get healthy. This time of the year, you got kids that are dinged up. You got aches and pains and bruises and contusions, and perhaps that week off will help the Spartans, John.
Yeah, and actually, Carroll, because this is going to be the 11th game for the Spartans, they sit at 8-2, be the 12th game for the Bishop Knights. Some of the players that weren't even starting have now not only become starters, but have a tremendous impact upon the game, especially the inside linebacker, Joseph Adispudo. He was not starting about halfway through the season, and just as recently as the Bell game, he really had a great game, dominated, caused the fumble that was turned into the 7 points on the turnover that C.J. Acosta ran from about the 40-yard line in, 60 yards. That was Adispudo on the hit. He had many tackles for loss in that game, passes defended. So players like he have really stepped up. They've improved under the coaching of not only Coach Pena, but all the assistant coaches. And it's always good to see. Adispudo will be back next year. He is only a junior. So that's one of the players that has really come on this year and has become a very important part of the Spartan defense.
The Spartan defense, in my mind, and what we have seen, the stronger of the two teams out there, more consistent. The Spartan offense, at times, plagued by inconsistencies, and but the defense, you win games with defense, and that is where the Spartans have really shown through. You mentioned Ispuro. let's not forget Matthew Liziola and what he brings, the energy and the strength that he brings in the middle of that linebacking core.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And don't forget also the other linebacker, Emiliano Morales. He is a tremendous linebacker, probably the fastest guy on the team, and so he is able to run players down as well. And we all know what he can do on offense. He leads the team with receptions and also with 5 touchdown receptions. So, yes, but we don't want to forget Matthew Liziola. He's the captain. Not only is he that inside linebacker that really, they pretty much put him wherever they think the ball is going to go when they look at the offense, and then when they look at the opposing offense, and when he is on the offense, he runs that Wildcat. He runs it quite well to the tune of over 545 yards, and he's also found the end zone running that ball in for 11 times.
And when you see the Wildcat, okay, again, we've explained the Wildcat. Basically, you got the running back takes a direct snap and hits the line. And when they go to the Wildcat with Liziola, they know that's what he's going to do. And the idea is, here's what we're going to do. Now you stop me. And it's amazing how many teams haven't been able to stop him.
Yes, and also, Carroll, I think the Spartans found something 2 weeks ago in the Bell game. For whatever reason, the last touchdown was scored from the Wildcat, but it was scored by Emiliano Morales. Now, Liziola is a much tougher, stronger runner inside, but Morales has the speed, and also he's elusive. He was able to hit through the hole and jump stop and then take off and score that 6-yard touchdown, the final touchdown in the Bell game. So we may see Emiliano Morales in the Wildcat tonight as well.
You never know what you're going to see, and when you get to this stage of the game, okay, let's see how deep we're going to go in the playbook and see what happens. We've got more of our pregame show coming up on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO and the KXO YouTube channel.
Cabo's Modern Kitchen. Traditional mouthwatering mariscos and seafood favorites. Plus exciting modern dishes like hamburgers, burritos, sushi, and steaks. Cabo's Modern Kitchen. Bold flavors, craft cocktails. A great place to meet with friends and family or to watch the game. Daily food specials starting at $10.99. And happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Check out Cabo's Modern Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram for great deals. Located 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Cabo's Modern Kitchen.
Your goals are unique. Your financial plan should be too. That's why at Sun Community, everything we do is tailored for you. Discover what's possible with a personalized financial review. Get guidance from our certified financial counselors. And explore financial education for every season of life. At Sun, we'll meet you where you're at and take you where you want to go. Because our goal is your vitality. Sun Community. Shine on. Federally insured by NCUA.
The UPS Store, now at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. Don't forget, your local UPS store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos. The UPS Store is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays, 8 to 5, Sundays, 10 to 3. The UPS Store, 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring has luxury vinyl waterproof flooring that others sell for $5.97 a square foot that Johnny sells for only $4.68 a square foot every day. And not 1 or 2 colors, but all 13 colors. Heavy 70-ounce stain-resistant carpet big box retail price $5.31 a square foot, but Johnny's price is only $3.50 a square foot every day. No gimmicks, no phony sales, just fair, everyday, affordable prices. Johnny's Carpets and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
And we are awaiting the CIF San Diego section Division III playoff game coming up. The Central Spartans and the Bishop Knights from San Diego, La Jolla, to be more precise. Beautiful campus in La Jolla, and it turned out some pretty good athletes over the years. The night, just about perfect. Not too hot, not cold, a little bit humid, no rain other than a few sprinkles, and forecast says we should not have rain until after the game. So that should not be a factor. And besides, you play football in the rain. You play football in the snow. You don't play football if it is, lightning, but you play in the rain. And so that will not be an issue. We do have a bit of a wind this evening. That may be an issue for the passing game. And the Central Spartans, John, they count on the passing game. So do the Bishop Knights.
Yeah, trying to get a hold of Cash Herrera. What a great first name, Cash. He's 20 yards short of passing the 3,000 mark on the season. He's got 2,544 passing yards. He's got 440 rushing yards. I think that he is the most like the quarterback we saw when Central played La Quinta right here. The difference is the La Quinta quarterback did not play quarterback until the second quarter on. Cash Herrera is going to play quarterback from the first snap till the end of the game. So that's a little different, but similar quarterbacks. They're pretty much the entire offense. They do have various formations, but a lot of times, whatever they call a passing play, they expect Cash Herrera to make something happen if the receivers are not automatically open, and he takes off and is able to pick up positive yards. So this is going to be a very difficult assignment for the Spartan defense to try to contain Cash Herrera tonight.
And it is what they're going to have to do. He is basically their offense, and if I'm not mistaken, he's their leading rusher as well as their leading passer. And if he could, he would probably be their leading receiver. But he is obviously a very, very big part of the Bishop School offense.
Yeah, they've got Cash listed at 29 pass touchdowns, and he's got 8 running touchdowns. So that means he has acquired 37. He's been responsible for 37 touchdowns. That's a lot of touchdowns at any level for anybody. And so, yes, it's fair to say that he is their entire offense. I did want to mention also their head coach, Shane Walton. He's in his 5th year, and his record in that 5 years is 41-17. So that's a pretty good number right there as well.
And the Bishop's school is a small school, and they play the big guys. And here they are in Division III. And, that always has something to do with it. They blew out Montgomery 42-0 last week, so 41-0. So obviously they have some sort of a defense as well.
Yeah, well, they have a true program, Carroll. A couple things that are kind of connected here with Central. 5 years ago, Trey Butcher, who was the quarterback for Bishops, took them all the way to the Division I championship game against El Camino, which was coached by former Central head coach Mike Hobbs. And that game ended up, both teams scored in the 70s. And finally, El Camino was the last team with the ball, and they scored a touchdown because obviously nobody could stop Butcher, who went to Notre Dame as a starting quarterback. He actually started his freshman year, transferred to Alabama, and now he's back in Notre Dame, but he's playing lacrosse, so he's not even playing football. But that's the type of athlete they get, and that's who they're comparing Cash Herrera to. But also I thought that was kind of a neat connection with Coach Hobbs, was able to win a CIF championship against these Bishop Knights. They only had 30 players that's on their roster that suited up. A couple of those do not have pads because they are injured. So much like Hopeville, they don't have a squad of 60, 70 players. But what they do have is first class.
Okay, and we will point out that the winner of tonight's game will play the winner of the Madison and University High game, and that game will be next week. If Central wins, it'll be right here at Cal Jones Field. Number 1 seed, they're going to be at home all the way through to until we get to a championship game. We should also point out Mountain Empire, the Red Hawks. are taking on the Yellow Jackets in Palo Verde Valley, the Blythe School. And the winner of that, it is a Division 5 AA. The winner will play the winner of the Maranatha Christian Claremont game for the championship, and that's as far as Division 5 AA will go. They don't play any more than that. We'll try and get you some updates out of Palo Verde Mountain Empire as we continue this evening. We'll be back with more coming up on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, and the KXO YouTube channel.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get, and the smiling faces who serve you and food that's delivered to your table, they'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, they do it right. If you're craving Mexican food, make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro. Open Wednesday through Monday.
This is Gabriel Ponce, Athletic Director at Central Union High School. This season, we're bringing the energy, the pride, and the passion right here on our home field. But football is not just about the scoreboard. It's about showing up, standing together, and doing it the right way in the stands and in the classroom. Our motto this year is strength and unity, and that means great sportsmanship, strong attendance, and cheering each other on and off the field. Let's make this season a season to remember together. See you Friday nights. Go Spartans.
McNeesmart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell and then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza, or feed the office for your next party with party platters. Choose from meat, cheese, vegetable, or sandwich platters. And don't forget McNeesmart offering daily specials Monday through Friday. Yes, McNeesmart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street in El Centro.
Well, let's check in with the Spartan Sound Productions, and we've got some features from them pregame.
Hey everybody, welcome to a special Inside the Blue Zone segment brought to you by number 20, Santiago Valdez, and number 34, Benny Lopez. Today we're going to talk a little bit about this upcoming game that we got. We're going against Bishop. It's a strong team. I'm excited to go against these guys. It's really going to push us to the test, and I want to see the outcome of this because we've been working hard at practice. We practiced during the 2 days that the school had off, so Monday, Tuesday, when there were no kids, no teachers on campus. We were still out here practicing because it means something to us. We can't be the last team in the valley to be in playoffs and let it go away like that. And that's something that's pretty crazy to us. It's we have pressure from our school, from our parents, from our peers, but we also have pressure from the valley. Yeah, it's we're the last team in playoffs, so it means a lot. Because I have some buddies from around different towns, Brawley, Imperial. Yeah, and it's well, if we can't play, let's go watch our boy play. So it's and that's the thing about these situations, man. Pressure can kill someone, and pressure can lift someone up. Yeah. And I'm just excited to strap up this helmet and go do something. I honestly, me and Benny, we aren't stars. We keep our heads down, and I say we just do our time and work, And that's how it is. We've been playing Central football for 4 years, and there's a lot of tough moments. There's a lot of great moments. Yeah. And that's what it is. That's what football is. I know Benny, sophomore year, he went through an injury. He was a starting corner, and I don't know, snapped your ankle or how that works?
Yeah, I broke my fibula.
Broke your fibula. Me personally, I've never been injured. Like, knock on wood, man. I'm blessed. I'm truly grateful for never being injured. But I'll talk a little bit about our positions, and this is kind of a little special thing for us because a lot of the time I feel when they do these shows, they always try to show a light on the starters or like the stars. Me and Benny, I start on a few things, and Benny, I don't know if he's second string on.
Yeah, I'm a second string on defense, Mike backer.
And I mean, honestly, like second string he worked for it. I mean, there's no way you don't really get that second string without doing anything. You know, you can't just stand there and do nothing. So, although we're not the starters, we still did our time. We still put in work to get to where we are. I'm on starting punt, kickoff, and on heavy. Heavy's a direct snap to the running back, and I'm in the backfield blocking for him. But it's like, although we're not the stars, we still love the game, or like we still love being there for the brothers. A lot of the time, it's the guys were there rather than the game. We want to support our brothers, and we want to support the school. It's like you strap up those pads and you're playing. The coach always tell us you're playing for something bigger than yourself. And that's what a lot of people join football for. It's to be a part of something. The brotherhood. Yeah, Benny's saying the brotherhood. And like there's so many fun moments. Like you can think of the locker, and we get treated very well, and we're happy for it. But it comes with a price, of course.
Yeah.
Like
all the way back from December, we've been working.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. It's like we get out of the playoffs and right back to it. And I know it's like it's from the start. The only reason I started playing football was Benny. I had no idea about the weight training because it was 8th grade season.
Yeah.
And
8th grade summer.
And I wanted to play football in high school, but I didn't really know how. And out of nowhere, Benny just hit me up and he was like, "Hey, dude, go to these weight training things if you want to go to football."
Yeah.
So we would go together. We'd go to the weight training, the last one, as 8th graders, you know, incoming freshmen. And we would just work, you know. And 8th grade, I was scrawny. 8th grade, like, right now, compared to 8th grade, it's a
different person.
It's crazy, like, because we're in our senior season right here. This could be our last game.
Yeah.
And it's kind of scary to think about, but you know what? We're down for it. We're ready for whatever. You can't worry about what's gonna happen later. You gotta worry what's gonna happen right now. And I'm just like, if I could talk to my 8th grade self, and I wish he could see how I am now, I think he would think I'm a lot different. I'm a lot crazier. I'm a lot stronger. I'd like to say I'm a little funnier too.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
But it's crazy because I don't know the type of man I'd be without football. Football
taught me discipline.
It taught you waking up 6 a.m. or earlier, 5
in the morning, bro.
Okay, Benny's a little extreme. He likes waking up at like 4:30. Hey, he likes being up and ready. For me, I like to sleep in a little bit. But like Coach Wayne always says, never hit the snooze button. And it's like it taught me discipline. It taught me to work with people who I don't really like working with sometimes.
Yeah.
Although we're brothers and we'll be together for the season, it's hard to fight. It's hard to be with some guys sometimes. But at the end of the day, it's all love.
Yeah.
It's all love. Any other day, at the end of the day, I pick that guy I don't like that much on the team over any random kid on the school.
Yeah.
And that's what's important with football. It gives you a different perspective. It shows you how to become a better man. It shows you how to work with people. And I'm grateful that Benny put me in football. I'm grateful for Isaac pushing me to always be better whenever he was down. Ryan always lifting me up whenever I get bad. I'm grateful for everybody like Matt Jean being right there next to me and Benny on the sideline. cheering his lungs out. And I'm just grateful for all of you guys, all of the Valley, always listening, always watching our games,
always supporting us.
Come in and support us, because we do it for ourselves, but it feels great having the Valley behind us on our back.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm going to cut it off today, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in, listening. Come out to the game. Let's see how this goes. We're ready to go against Bishop. And game day. Thank y'all. Bye.
Another great feature from the Spartan Sound Productions inside the Blue Zone. And it amazes me in listening to that, how insightful these kids, and they are kids, high school seniors, how insightful they were about the relationships that are developed during team sports like football. And one of the things, having played team sports, having served in the military, you learn to accept that guy next to you as a peer, somebody, yeah, you can count on them. They've got you, you've got them, and it goes without saying. And these kids caught on to that much earlier than I ever did. We've got more pregame coming up on AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
The captains are meeting at midfield with the officials. The officials tonight, Jesse Jackson is wearing the white hat. JJ, Nathan Binkins, Bruce Hartsock, Lloyd James, and Randy Ross round out the crew. The coin toss, and the Spartans won the toss. And if this is typical, they will defer to the second half. And let's see if that is the indication JJ just gave us. We've got football coming your way. Stick around.
High school football is on the air. And tonight's game is brought to you by Southwest Security Services, Johnny's Carpet and Floor Coverings in Yuma, McNeese Mart at Dogwood and Main in El Centro, Sun Community Federal Credit Union, La Fonda Bar and Grill, Roto-Rooter of the Imperial Valley, Osa Asa Mobile Service Repair in Yuma, Kay's Carney in El Centro, and Kennedy's Carney in Yuma, the CB Stop in Calexico, Los Cabos Seafood and Grill, Inner Care in the Imperial and Coachella Valleys, Stan's Auto Body, Jersey Mike's and the UPS Store, Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson Team, El Zarape Restaurant, the Cannon Financial Services, and by the Central Union High School District.
Talking about football.
Now let's go to the field with tonight's kickoff with John Driffle and Carroll Buckley.
The Spartans are teeing up the football, deep to receive Kai Agbayani, and with him, Amari May and Samuel Lopez will do the kicking. The wind may be a little bit of a factor tonight, but shouldn't be much of a factor. And it is bounced right down the middle. It is bounced off one of the upbacks. He finally picks it up. He's at the 30, the 33, 34-yard line. before he is brought down. And on that return, almost an excuse me return, Bruce Essedian. So the Knights will put it in play 1st and 10 on their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, Carroll Central did not want to kick it deep. They have real speed burners back there, and that was a great kick. The young man that corralled it had actually bounced off of him, so Central was able to get down there and tackle him. They're going to put it right on the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 Knights. Cash Herrera, 6'3", 195. He brings them out. Split backs. Now they shift to an empty backfield. Put 3 wide on the left side, the far side. Herrera takes the snap, drops back, has time, fires. It is in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Nick Pfister. Pfister, one of his favorite targets. He's 6 foot 175. Kind of split the zone there, John, and the pass a little bit too hard, a little bit too high.
Yeah, you had to put it high because Francisco Munoz was actually in the passing lane, and if he brings that ball down, Munoz has a shot to intercept that.
Herrera. Now the Spartans jump offside. Were they induced? No.
Yeah, again, this Bishop school, not only are they the most expensive school with the costless tuition, they also have the highest GPA stats. So there are a bunch of intellectuals out there playing football. Very reminiscent of Hopeville. Their line is huge, and their backs are very, very good. And they only have, like we said at the pregame, only about 30 kids suited up.
2nd and 5, spotted on the 40. Herrera takes the snap, fakes the handoff, fires in the flat. It is complete, and pushed out of bounds was Dane Larson. Larson with the catch, good for the 1st down.
Yeah, they needed 5, picked up 7. First pass completion of the night. Herrera averages about 25 pass attempts a game, so we expect to see the ball in the air.
Spot the ball on the Knights 47-yard line.
And they do run that quick pass offense because they don't want to put any pressure on the quarterback.
Fake the handoff again, chased out of the pocket, turns it upfield, and looking for some room. Shakes off one would-be tackler and then is pushed out of bounds, but in the process, he picks up 3 yards. And you can see, we mentioned Herrera, 6'3", 195, and he's got some moves, Sean. I bet, wouldn't be surprised he plays a pretty good forward on their basketball team.
And he's probably a pitcher on their baseball team because he's got an arm. He's proven that. That first pass he threw was a real fastball.
It'll be 2nd and 7. Spotted right shy of the midfield stripe. Trips on the short side of the field. That's our side, the south side of the field. Put a man in motion, flood that side, then they pitch that way, looking to get some running room. And hit is Ethan Sonson Santiago. And Santiago will pick up about 4. It'll be 3rd, we'll call it 2.
Yeah, this offense is really running some really sophisticated stuff out there. They put the man in motion, they pitched the ball, and he was the lead blocker through. Central did not go with the man in motion, so they were outmanned on that side for that pickup and bringing up 3rd and short.
Larson goes in motion. They fake it to Larson, and Herrera looking for some running room, and he's chased and dropped for about a 4-yard loss. Cash Herrera didn't fake anybody.
Yeah, that was a quarterback draw, Carroll. He was supposed to fake the handoff to the sweep around to the right side and take off to the left. And let's give credit over there. Matthew Liziola was not fooled. We know that this team goes for 2 points on their conversions. It'll be interesting to see. It looks like they're going for it here, 4th and about 6.
4th and 6, just across the midfield stripe in Spartan territory. Herrera from the shotgun. Taking a lot of time, trying to draw the Spartans off.
The bag judge hands up. That means he has less than 5 seconds.
Snap back, drops back, looking, fires into the flat. It is complete, and it is...
That is enough for a first down.
It is about a 7-yard gain. They needed 3. The pass completed to Nick Pfister, a junior, spotted on the Spartan 42-yard line. We're in the first quarter, just underway.
Again, that was an excellent pass by Herrera through just a rope out there from the center of the field across the field, and his wide receiver was able to get enough for the first down.
Now they put number 56 out in a wide receiver position, John.
Yeah, he's the tight end.
He's a tight end, okay. And the handoff to the running back, Ethan Sonson Santiago. 5'9", 205. He picks up 6, 2nd and 4.
Yeah, that's a big first down. As, again, the whole defense, as are all the people here in the stands, are just really focused on Herrera and what's he going to do with the football. Nick Pfister now is the running back next to Herrera.
Herrera drops back. He's chased, dumps it off over the middle. It is a little bit too tall for the intended receiver. And that was Reed Dielman. It brings up 3rd and 4 to 5.
And Carroll, these Bishop Knights have 8 players going both ways. And again, just impressed with the sophistication of that play call. Dillman was wide open. Central blitzed, and so they threw the ball right behind the linebacker, who was the blitzer.
3rd and 5. Empty backfield. Herrera drops back, looking, got time, fires into the flat. It is complete to Dane Larson. Larson picks up the first down. The Bishop School wideouts are kind of picking apart the zone, John.
Yeah, they're just marching right down the field. That 12-yard completion, 3 for 5 so far is Herrera, and one of those 2 that he missed could have been a touchdown. He just threw a little bit too far.
The Spartans basically playing zone, and the Knights sitting in the middle of the zone. Handoff again, Santiago. Santiago will pick up about 6 yards.
And that's what happens, Carroll, when you're effective with your passing, is it loosens up the defense. That's 2 very effective rushes they've had the last 2 carries.
Pickup of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. The ball is on the Spartan 17.
Yeah, the Knights marching right down the field. 12th play of the drive.
And it is the handoff again. Santiago will pick up the first down as he crosses the 10. Down to the 9. It'll be 1st and goal. They spot it just inside the 10-yard line.
And that is the first down of the 4 they've gotten. That was by a run. Now we're going to look for that play action pass, Carroll, where they have now run 2 straight times. So let's see if this time Herrera decides to go to the pass.
And now there's whistles, and there is timeout. Central will take the timeout. We will take a timeout. We've got 7:32 of play in the first quarter, no score.
Stan's Auto Body, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Stan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro. Cabo's Modern Kitchen. Traditional mouth-watering mariscos and seafood favorites. Plus, exciting modern dishes like hamburgers, burritos, sushi, and steaks. Cabo's Modern Kitchen. Bold flavors, craft cocktails. A great place to meet with friends and family or to watch the game. Daily food specials starting at $10.99. And happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Check out Cabo's Modern Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram for great deals. Located 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Cabo's Modern Kitchen.
First and goal, just inside the 10-yard line. The Bishop Knights are marching. Dropping back, Herrera dumps it into the flat, and it is complete to Ethan Sonson Santiago for the touchdown. Came out of the backfield, nobody covered him. And just kind of dumped it off, and it goes for 6.
Yeah, that's the same play they ran before with Dealman, that he goes in motion and cuts up field, and there's nobody out there because the whole entire flow was to the right side of the offense, and Santiago went to the left side all by himself. Easy pitch and catch.
We will try the point after attempt, a kick from placement. Another left-footed kicker. This one is Darius Ashrafi. Snap back, kick is up, and the kick is good. 7:27 to play in the first quarter. It is the Bishop School 7, Central nothing.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230, KXO El Centro.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Osoaza Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Osoaza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
The Bishop Knights marched down the field smartly and put up 7 points. The Central Spartans will now have a chance to see what they can do. Kicking off will be Darius Ashrafi.
He's the same young man that just converted to PAT. Also, we see out there on the coverage team for the Bishop Knights is number 42, which we don't have a name in the roster form.
Back to receive, Joshua Garcia. And deep kick, it'll be bounced off of Garcia. He picks it up at the 5, gets a block across the 10, the 15, the 20, finds a seam out to the 30, 32-yard line for Joshua Garcia. The 5'9", 150-pound senior gives the Spartans some decent field position.
Yeah, we expect a lot of fireworks tonight from Bishop on the offensive side and Central as well, as this Bishop team, as we mentioned, small number of squad, and they spend most of their practice time running offense. So the defense is just kind of out there to do the best they can.
Jimenez from the shotgun. Jimenez hands off. It is Camarena up the middle, across the 35, the 40, cuts across the 45, the 50, down to the 40-yard line in Knights territory. Fidel Camarena. That is something we did not see a whole lot of during the year, John.
A nice 28-yard run by Camarena. So Central off to a great start. Camarena remains in the backfield.
Hurry up on the offense. Jimenez puts Morales in motion, hands off again to Camarena across the 40, the 30, down to the 25, 23-yard line. Camarena rips off another big run. Nick Pfister, as in the Pfister Hotel in Milwaukee.
And again, as we saw him on the offense, he got a reception in the first drive. So, yes, these guys go both ways.
1st and 10 on the 22-yard line. Again, quick out of the huddle. Spread formation. Morales in motion. Again, it's Camarena right up the middle. Camarena down to the 14-yard line.
And we saw a little bit of this 2 weeks ago, Carol. Remember when we both mentioned how this was by far the best game that Camarena had played against the Brawley Wildcats? And he certainly has gained some confidence as he's got 3 big pickups in his first 3 carries.
It will be second down at about 3, spotted on the 15-yard line.
Wildcat.
And it is the Wildcat, and Liziola will pick up about 2 yards, just shy of the first down. It'll be third and very short yardage, which means I expect we'll see Matthew Liziola from the shotgun again.
Yeah, you would think here, and obviously this should be 4-down territory as well. 2 down to pick up 1 yard. Liziola does stay in as the Wildcat.
Snap is high, but he brings it down and pushes his way forward. He'll be short of the first down. He'll pick up maybe a yard and be just about a half yard short of the first down. It'll be 4th and a yard. And again,
yeah, let's see. It looks like they're going to leave the Wildcat out there. The poor snap is what disrupted the timing of that play. And plus, these Knights know exactly what's going to happen. Liziola's going to get the ball, and he's going to run between the tackles. And so they are there hoping to stop him.
Liziola takes it, takes a sidestep. Now he breaks through across the 10 down to the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal from the 8 for the Spartans.
That time, Liziola, instead of just running behind the blockers, looked and made a cut through the hole right through the guard center slot and was able to pick up a very important 5 yards. So now you have first and goal, and the Spartans keep the Wildcat out there.
No, they don't. They move Liziola off, and it
Morales.
is a Wildcat, but is with Emiliano Morales.
So what we saw in the Bell game 2 weeks ago.
Okay, there's 11 in the box on defense, and Morales will sprint to the outside and will shake a tackle and take it into the end zone. The Spartans even it up. And Emiliano Morales, I knew what he was going to do. You knew what he was going to do. The Knights had an idea what he was going to do. He did it and got the points.
And the reason he was successful is because he was just faster than the cornerback out there that was chasing him down.
Malachi Rodriguez for the point after attempt. Critical point after attempt. They all are. Nice snap. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So, with 4:06 to play in the first quarter, we are tied 7-all.
Intercare wishes all our high school athletes a successful and healthy season. Intercare has 6 comprehensive health centers in the Imperial Valley, with a 7th coming soon to Imperial. From primary care to pediatrics, dental to radiology, we are here to provide excellent health care to all. To find a healthcare center near you, visit intercare.org. Intercare, making life healthy from the inside out.
Jersey Mike Subs, a sub above. At 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Top quality, delicious, hot and cold subs made how you like it. And don't forget, Jersey Mike Subs offers a 10% discount for military and first responders. And you can order subs for the party. Check out the Jersey Mike's app. There's some great deals, and you can get shore points. That's Jersey Mike's at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
And we're set for the kickoff, and it is again a bouncing kickoff picked up at the 30, and the scrum will push forward out to the 42-yard line. A host of Spartans on the tackle, to include Francisco Lara, little Frankie, right there in the middle of it. It'll be first and 10.
And again, it's obvious that the Spartans do not want to kick the ball deep to those speedsters back there. Carroll, after these first opening drives by either side, you get the impression that turnovers may play a huge factor in the outcome of this game tonight.
What will really play a factor is a defensive stop. Can either team stop the other one? Herrera, again, from the shotgun. Santiago is right next to him in the backfield. Fake it to Santiago, fire it underneath the zone again, and it is complete And for the first down, the catch there was Reed Dielman, a sophomore. Quick, no huddle, ready to play. Spartans hustle up. Santi, new running back. This time it is Jonah Garcia. And Garcia is tattooed and stopped for maybe a yard. Joshua Garcia and Matthew Lizola on the tackle. Also in there was Anthony Rodriguez. Rodriguez, the super sophomore defensive lineman.
And after that big hit, Bishops did huddle up.
It is a loss of a yard, so it is 2nd and 11. Cash Herrera puts a man in motion. That pass is batted down. And let's give credit there to Armani Robledo. He went up high and smacked the ball down. It'll be 3rd and 11.
Carroll.
The idea is high-powered offense. You've got to get some stops in there.
Well, you got to pressure the quarterback, but Herrera is very impressive, Carroll. You can see he reads the defense before he takes the snap, so he pretty much knows where he's going to go with the football. He watches to see who's press coverage up on the line of scrimmage and who's off.
Empty backfield, 3rd and 11. Herrera drops back, has a little bit of time. Now he's chased out of the pocket, fires over the middle. It is complete, and that will be for a first down. Very poised, and the pass completed to Nick Pfister, spotted on the 30-yard line in Spartan territory. You can stop them once, stop them twice. You got to stop them 4 times.
Yeah, that was a 17-yard pickup. That time Herrera actually drifted to his right to buy himself some time and threw just an absolute strike as Pfister had broken across the middle in between the deep coverage and the linebackers.
And they hand off again. This time it is Jonah Garcia. Garcia, no gain. So they're giving Garcia, a junior, a couple of touches. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
Going off to the sideline is Ethan Santiago, the young man that scored the touchdown.
The play comes in. Herrera passes it out. Dane Larson goes wide on the left side. We've got Pfister wide on the right side. Herrera drops back, play action. This time he is hit, shakes one would-be tackler, shakes another, chased on down, and a hand in the face of Emiliano Morales keeps Morales away. No harm. It was not a face mask. And it goes incomplete.
Yeah, the faithful here on the central side were looking for grounding as he just threw a bullet out of bounds. There was no player in the area, but he was well out of the pocket. So that will bring up 3rd and 10.
John, we're celebrity watching. Who's that walking down on the field right behind the central bench?
Is that the voice of the California Angels Latino broadcast?
It is the Hispanic broadcaster for the California Angels, Marco Peralta.
Big 3rd down play, obviously.
3rd and 10. Herrera dumps it off in the flat and breaking the play up and stopping it for no gain. Big play by the Spartans, C.J. Acosta.
Yeah, Acosta, big game. Now you've got 4th and 9. You had a big game 2 weeks ago. Looks like the Knights, of course, are going to go for this.
Spot the ball on the 29-yard line. It is 4th down, 9 to go.
They've had no trouble picking up whatever yardage necessary. They've had several 4th and longs before and picked up whatever they needed. Let's see if Central's front 4 can get some pressure.
Herrera, empty backfield.
They do have Santiago flanked out to the left, and now we're going to get a timeout by Bishops.
Bishops takes a timeout. 51 seconds to play. In the first quarter, we're tied at 7.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And away goes troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
K's Garnet. Become a K's Garnet loyal customer. Scan the QR code in-store for weekly super specials via text message, and also be entered to win K's Garnet giveaways. No purchase necessary. Check out these specials. Chicken breast, $1.89 a pound. Chicken wings, 99 cents a pound. Chicken fajitas, buy one, get one. Su carne arrachera, $10.99 a pound. When you mention this ad. Open in El Centro, 8 to 8. In Yuma, 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. K's Garnet, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro. And Kennedy's Carne, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma.
You are listening to high school football on AM 1230 KXOL Centro and on the World Wide Web at KXORadio.com.
It is 4th and 9 for the Knights from the Spartan 29-yard line. Cash Herrera, empty backfield, drops back, getting some pressure, but gets it away. It is complete. It'll be good for a first down as it is caught down at about the 8-yard line, and on the cash, I think it was Popplewell.
8 for 12 so far is Herrera right now on the doorstep.
First and goal, just inside the 10. Handoff, it is Santiago. And Santiago picks up about 5. Well spotted on the 7, so
they can get a first down without getting the touchdown, but it would be very close.
Santiago again in the middle. Santiago is swallowed in the middle. Picks up maybe a yard. It'll bring up third. Okay, it is 3rd and 4. They are right on just shy of the 5-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter. At the end of one quarter of play, we are tied 7-all.
Your goals are unique. Your financial plan should be too. That's why at Sun Community, everything we do is tailored for you. Discover what's possible with a personalized financial review. Get guidance from our certified financial counselors. And explore financial education for every season of life. At Sun, we'll meet you where you're at and take you where you want to go. Because our goal is your vitality. Sun Community. Shine on. Federally insured by NCUA.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring since 1976 always has the lowest prices from 2 warehouses filled with thousands of square feet flooring. Choose from the big selection in this area on carpet remnants for your bedroom, office, or living room with big savings up to 50% off and everyday retail big box prices up to 70% off. Johnny has the selection and colors you're looking for, always at huge savings. Johnny's Carpet and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
And it is high school football. We are live on AM 1230 KXO and on the KXO YouTube channel. So far, it's been a pretty wide open first half, and we're not over yet.
Yeah, Bishop has controlled the time. Their time of possession out of that 12 minutes is probably close to 8. But Central, they had a very quick drive themselves, was able to score. So, very entertaining game.
And it is now 3rd down and about 4. They are at the 5-yard line in Spartan territory.
And Herrera taking it off the tee.
Herrera rolls to his right, looking. He's got Santiago open, but now he's covered and fires it into the end zone. It is knocked down. And on the play, Joshua Garcia knocked it down. There is a flag on the play. In the area we would expect to see holding.
Well, it also could be a legal man downfield, Carroll, because that play really stretched out. And, yeah, it's a legal man downfield. They had one of their linemen in the end zone. Can't be more than 5 yards across the line of scrimmage, and he was in the end zone. That
They will decline the penalty and bring up 4th down. 4th and 4 from the 5.
Garcia almost intercepted that. Now, this is where that passing attack gets compressed. Let's see if we're going to get a field goal attempt. No, we got a whole set of new receivers coming. Oh, no, there's Herrera. So Herrera's coming in. But it looks like, but Herrera's going to be the holder. We are going to have a field goal attempt, Carroll.
Okay.
But Herrera's the holder, so that certainly leaves the possibility of a fake here.
Not with his knee on the ground, John. Now they shift a little bit and snap back. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So the Knights put up 3, 11:48 to play in the first half. It is the Bishop School 10 and the Central Spartans 7.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Osoaza Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Osoaza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
Well, the Spartans defense stiffened up and held the Knights to a field goal.
Yeah, Carroll, people were probably wondering, they've had such success picking up first downs at will. Why wouldn't they go for it down there? The play's compressed. You're right there on the goal line. You just don't have the amount of room for your receivers to run wild, and Central put some real pressure on the previous attempt. So the Knights settled for the 3 points.
And with that compression, there are no real holes in the zone. So we will have the kickoff again. High kick that'll bounce at the 15. It's picked up there by Morales. Morales cuts all the way across field. He's across the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And down at the 45, Carroll. It's coming back. There was a block in the back. Quite obvious. Block in the back. Way back.
Yeah, unfortunately, the flag's right at the 25-yard line, so this will be all the way inside the 15. Should make it half the distance, which would put it right on about the 12 or 13-yard line, depending upon where they decide to put it. Unfortunate because the block was unnecessary. Morales had broken through, but that's why some coaches say they just should stop having anybody block on any kind of kick return because there's always something. So now Central starting deep in their own territory. They are going to put it right on the 12-yard line.
It'll be 1st and 10. Spartans on their own 12-yard line. Emilio Morales they kicked it away from Garcia. So which poison do you wish? Jimenez. From the shotgun, Jimenez hands off. It is Camarena up the middle. This time he is caught and dropped on the tackle. It was Josiah Bryant.
Carroll, the Bishop Knights have run 23 plays from scrimmage. That was Central's 7th play right there. So obviously dominating time of possession in this early going.
Camarena, the single setback from the shotgun. It is Luis Jimenez. And this play is blown dead before it happens.
Central is going to run that quick flanker screen where they throw the ball out with one blocker in front. There was only 2 defensive players over there, so that play had a chance to break.
But again, it is procedure against the Spartans. That'll move it back to the 11-yard line.
So the 2 penalties, one the block and the back on the kick return, and now this took away big plays by the Spartans. They'll need to try to overcome it.
C.J. Acosta's got man coverage on this side of the field.
And his press coverage, he's right in his face.
And C.J. Acosta runs right by that coverage, and the pass was a little bit overthrown. Acosta did what you and I both knew he was going to do. He ran right by Nick Pfister.
Yeah, Pfister wasn't able to put a hand on him. That would have been defensive holding. And Jimenez, his first pass attempt, looked like he just a little bit too much adrenaline because would have had to be in a perfect pass. Pfister was not totally beaten. He was about a stride behind. Same press coverage by Pfister on Acosta. Also, you've got Morales in the slot. Triple wideouts to the left.
Jimenez takes a snap, rolling to his left, looking downfield, chased, and he'll be sacked. He'll be dropped at about the 5-yard line, and that'll bring up 4th and about 19, spotted on the 4-yard line. They're going to have to punt from their own end zone, and that could be dangerous.
Yeah, unfortunately for Jimenez, he did have Morales open, but he just wasn't able to get the ball to him. So now you've got their punter back.
Dane Larson deep to receive. Snap is back. It's a low bouncing punt, and it'll bounce all the way back to the 43-yard line. And Larson picked it up. I don't know why he did. That was not a real smart play on his part.
Yeah, he wanted to save yards because that ball was bouncing like a pool ball on a pool table, and it might have gotten even all the way to midfield. So I guess he felt secure enough that he was getting able to grab it and just down it. But that very dangerous play. But all in all, it was a 10-yard kick that ended up being about 40 yards as it's now sitting on the 43-yard line.
It'll be 1st and 10. Knights have it on the Spartan 43.
And that was Malachi Rodriguez on that punt, by the way. Give him credit.
Herrera from the shotgun. Drops back. 2-step drop, fires. It goes incomplete. And the intended receiver was Nick Pfister. The coverage by Jesus Cesena.
Excellent coverage, too. He was right there. Did not go through the man. And so now Central appears that they understand they need to tighten up with their cornerback. So let's see if we see one of those. First you do a cross and then go, where you do a pump fake and then try to hit the ball in the end zone.
Herrera from the shotgun, and typically will take a 2-step drop from there. This time he fakes it to the single setback, fires downfield. It goes incomplete. Dane Larson, the intended receiver, and once again Cesena on the coverage.
Coach across the way for the Bishop Knights not real happy with his right receiver as he turned upfield before he secured the ball. May have been able to get a first down, but certainly would have gotten within a yard or two of that. So Shane Walton letting his receiver know, catch the ball, son, then worry about running.
Okay, 3rd and 10. The Knights with a 10-7 lead.
Looks like Central is going to blitz.
Cash Herrera dumps it off. It is underneath. It is complete and out to the 35-yard line. It'll be short of the first down, but yeah, they're going to go for it.
Now it gives a very makeable 2 yards, so it's 4th and 2 from the 35. That's all they wanted to get right there, was just enough to have a better chance. Easy pitch and catch. They've run that play where the halfback just, as soon as the ball snapped, just goes out in the flat and they throw him the football.
4th and 2. Herrera again from the shotgun. The Spartans jump, and that will be a first down.
Yeah, Herrera did a great job of drawing him off with a clap. He'd been using that clap, but that time Central realizing the importance of the play. So first down, number 8 for the Knights.
Let's catch up what's happening in Blythe. Palo Verde leads Mountain Empire 22-0 in the second quarter.
So it looks like Palo Verde going for their next week 3rd CIF championship in the last 5 years.
1st and 10 Knights spotted on the 30-yard line. Herrera will hand it off. Santiago will be caught around the ankles and dropped for a short gain. And on the tackle was Oscar Gallegos, the senior defensive tackle.
And so far tonight, Carroll, the Bishop Knights have played error-free football. They do not have a penalty. Meanwhile, Central has helped out the cause for the Knights on several occasions, including that previous first down given on the jumping offside.
Jonah Garcia, the junior running back, is next to Hernandez. Hernandez drops back, looks, stumps. It's a little screen pass to Garcia, and he is hit, and he is hit, and he is hit a third time before he finally goes down. As Emiliano Morales wrapped him up, he didn't go down, but he ended up losing 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 11.
Yeah, big play by the Spartan defense. It looked like that play had a chance to go as Central rush, but their linebackers, Adispiro and also Liziola, just played that perfectly.
3rd and 11. The Knights have had no trouble converting third downs, John.
Not third and longs even. Triple wideouts to the right once again, single setback.
Rolling to his right, looking downfield, sets, fires deep downfield into the end zone. That'll be pass interference. And it was either C.J. Acosta knocks the guy down or he lets him catch it for the touchdown.
Yeah, this will be a 15-yard first down. So that was a heads-up play by C.J. Acosta to save the points for now, but it will move the ball. Now, pass interference is not a personal foul automatic first down, but they only needed 11. So that's going to give them the 15.
Acosta basically had a choice. Okay, let him catch it. It's a touchdown, or we'll give up 15 yards. So it was a good decision.
A good heads-up play by Acosta. And once again, we saw the arm of Herrera. He threw that ball about 45 yards, standing flat-footed.
1st and 10. Knights. It is on the Spartan 16-yard line. Herrera will keep it on a quarterback draw, and he'll be hit and smothered by the whole left side of the defensive line.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly that 1 yard would be worth having Herrera get hit by all of those players, including Rodriguez, who had him first. I don't think we're going to see that play again unless it's a busted play where Herrera takes off on his own. But that was a called play. He was to fake it and almost like a quarterback draw.
He is pretty much their leading rusher, so we may see more of that. The kid's 6'3", 190. He can take a hit. Empty backfield. Rolling to his right, he's keeping it and tucks it under his arm. That time he was hit and knocked down. And, okay, again, it was designed. And Emiliano Morales and Matthew Liziola hit him. Liziola hit him high. He did pick up about 3 yards, but he'll feel that tomorrow.
And he did stay on the sidelines getting the play called in from his head coach over there. That's Coach Walton. Obviously 4-down territory here.
3rd and 6. Herrera again from the shotgun.
Let's see if they do that little halfback pass again.
Takes the snap, drops back, looking, chased out of the pocket. He shakes 2 tackles, turns it upfield across the 10, the 5, and out of bounds at the 2. And once again, took a pretty hard hit, this one from Francisco Terrul.
But he did pick up the first down, as they're going to have 1st and goal now as the ball's inside the 5. They're going to put it all the way down on the 3-yard line.
As we said, Hernandez is a big kid. He's listed at 6'3", 195.
And he looks bigger. To be honest with you, as you look at him out there standing in the huddle, he's by far the tallest player in the huddle. And he's not thin.
Ethan Swanson Santiago is standing next to him. I expect him to get the football. 1st and goal from the 3. No, it'll be Herrera following Santiago. And into the end zone for
quarterback keeper on that.
Did he make it in?
Yes, that's a 3-yard touchdown. Yeah, he just walked in, so the referee just got the ball from him instead of throwing the arms up. It was obvious to everybody but us. So now we'll get a PAT attempt.
4:40 to play in the first half. The Bishop Knights looking to add the extra point. High snap, brings it down, gets it away, and it is still good.
And the kicker Herrera took a big hit. But again, he's not the kicker, so that's not roughing the kicker. Herrera had to jump up to catch that and put it down, and got tattooed again.
4:40 to play in the first half. It is 17-7. The Bishop School leads Central.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
This is Gabriel Ponce, Athletic Director at Central Union High School. This season, we're bringing the energy, the pride, and the passion right here on our home field. But football is not just about the scoreboard. It's about showing up, standing together, and doing it the right way in the stands and in the classroom. Our motto this year is strength and unity, and that means great sportsmanship, strong attendance, and cheering each other on and off the field. Let's make this season a season to remember together. See you Friday nights. Go Spartans.
And the Knights will kick off. Morales and Garcia deep to receive. It'll be a short pop-up kick, and it is picked up at the 25, and finding a little bit of running room out across the 30, 35, pushing forward. And on that return, let's hear it for Isaac Alvarado.
And they're going to put him down on the 37. Carroll, this is a critical time. Central obviously trailing 17-7, but they're not out of this game. They've got the ball now, 4 minutes to go. They will also get the second half kick. So if they can go ahead and put two scores up, that 2-for-1 equation, then they'll be right not only back in the game, they could take a lead.
1st and 10 Spartans on their own 37. They trail 17-7. Fake it. Dump it off in the flat. It is complete to Garcia. He'll go all the way. Nobody will catch him. Touchdown. The quick pass to Joshua Garcia, and he carried it all the way in.
63 yards on that pitch and catch. Unfortunately, Carroll, that means it's going to give the ball back to these Knights, and they're going to have plenty of time with 2 timeouts left.
So, Joshua Garcia, 63 yards.
That's the same play they ran before that looked like it was going to break, but Central had motion before.
Point after attempt coming up. Rodriguez. Snap back. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 4:22 to play. It is the Bishop School 17, Central 14.
Your goals are unique. Your financial plan should be too. That's why at Sun Community, everything we do is tailored for you. Discover what's possible with a personalized financial review. Get guidance from our certified financial counselors. And explore financial education for every season of life. At Sun, we'll meet you where you're at and take you where you want to go. Because our goal is your vitality. Sun Community. Shine on. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230. KXO El Centro.
The Central Spartans light up the boards with a 63-yard strike. Little pitch and catch. And now they will kick off. And again, they will just cut this one. They kick deep, and it'll bounce into the end zone. Touchback. It will be 1st and 10 for the Knights.
The Knights do have 2 timeouts as well.
Jersey Mike's Subs, a sub above, at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Top quality, delicious, hot and cold subs made how you like it. And don't forget, Jersey Mike's Subs offers a 10% discount for military and first responders. And you can order subs for the party. Check out the Jersey Mike's app. There's some great deals, and you can get shore points. That's Jersey Mike's at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
1st and 10, the worst starting field position so far tonight for the Bishop Knights. Herrera will hand off Santiago and follows the block of a fullback across the 20 to the 23. So Ethan Sonson Santiago will pick up 3, 2nd and 7.
That's the 33rd play here in the first half. Central, meanwhile, has only run 10.
Yet is 17-14. Central trails by 3. Okay, the winner plays next week. The loser gets to watch basketball games.
And if Central is the winning team, they will be playing right here. Bishops will have to wait to see if they have to go back out on the road.
2nd and 7, and off Santiago again. Santiago hit across the 25 out to the 26-yard line. And they're unpiling. The running back actually was Reed Gilman. Gilman got up a little bit slowly. And he'll come off.
2 straight running plays, so we certainly would look for a passing play here. Plenty of time. As we mentioned, Bishop has 2 timeouts left, and they are huddling up.
3rd and 3. 3 minutes to play in the first half.
Bishop is confident they can retain possession. They don't want to give the ball back to Central this half.
And again, the Spartans jump, the hand clap from the shotgun, and that will be good for the first down.
11 first downs, 4 for the Spartans. But
no, they call it against the Knights.
Yeah, that's going to be one of those where the quarterback drew them offside with the clap, the head bob, and all that. But their coach sure didn't like that. He's right there near the line of scrimmage now, and he wants an explanation. And looks like he's not going to give it, but that's a huge call. That would have been a first down.
It'll be 3rd and 8. Following that penalty, the ball is on the 22-yard line.
Yeah, you're able to do what you usually do, but you can't make any gestures that are out of the ordinary.
Back to pass. Hernandez has a little bit of time, fires into the flat. It is complete, and it'll go for a first down out across the 35-yard line. The catch there by the Bishop's Josiah Bryant.
Yeah, he carried it across the 30 to the 35, so they needed 9, ended up getting 14.
Spot it right on the 35. Clock runs. We've got 2 minutes to play. 17-14, the Bishop School with the lead.
And again, Bishop is very confident that they can put some points on the board. They just don't want to leave any time left for Central, which would make sense after this first half.
Herrera, empty backfield. Drops back, looking, has time, gets it away, got a man deep downfield, and broken up. Is there a flag? I don't see a flag. There could have been, but it goes incomplete.
That does stop the clock, of course. So now the Knights, there is a flag down, but it's in the backfield where you have holding. So I would assume Central will take the play, move them back 10 yards, make it 1st and 20. But Herrera's not had much trouble picking up 20 yards when he decides to go downfield.
So the
first penalty of the night for the Knights.
And
yeah, it's a 10-yard penalty.
Spotted on the 25. So it'll be 1st and 25.
Yeah, they have 1:45 to go. Clock stops for all of that.
Herrera, Santiago in the backfield, dumps it off, sidearm in the flat. It is complete, and finding a little bit of running room and not much. Cutting back across the middle after the completion, and the catch there by Zed Hornby.
Okay, you've got 3rd and about 14, Carroll. Interesting to see if Bishop is going to put the ball in the air. Incompleted pass stops the clock.
2nd and about 14. Herrera takes a snap, looks downfield, chased out of the pocket, he's hit and sacked.
Let's see if Central takes a timeout here.
And Matthew Liziola in there for the sack. Also in there was Isaiah Aguirre. It'd be 3rd and about
17. And again, Central did not take a timeout. They have 2 left as the clock now is ticking under 30 seconds to go. So now neither team appears to want to hurry up here. They want to get the half over.
20 seconds. So we will have the Knights wideouts discussing where they're supposed to be. Herrera rolls to his right, fires downfield. It goes in and out of the hands of Hornby. Incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. And with 11 seconds to play, I'd almost say let's go for it.
We mentioned during the pregame that Herrera averages 25 passes per game. He's already thrown 21 right now here in the first half. Let's see if we see his arm here, Carroll, if he tries to throw one as far as he can downfield.
Got 2 wide on the right side, the wide side, 1 on the left. Got a protector back there with him. Now he punts from that short shotgun snap. And
what a heads-up play, because that should run out the half, as the clock now is ticking down to zeros.
And that's the end of the first half of football. It is the Bishop Knights, the Bishop School Knights, 17, and the Central Spartans, 14.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring, since 1976, offers you factory-direct affordable floor covering, waterproof luxury vinyl plank, water-resistant laminate for 20 mil wear, surface floors only $269 square yard, and not just 1 or 2 colors from stock, but 7 beautiful colors. Special closeouts for your park model, kitchen, or office, all at discounted prices, so you can save on every dollar you spend. Johnny's Carpets and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my #1 priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
McNeesmart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell and then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza, or feed the office for your next party with party platters. Choose from meat, cheese, vegetable, or sandwich platters. And don't forget McNeesmart offering daily specials Monday through Friday. Yes, McNeesmart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street in El Centro.
What an exciting first half of football from Cal Jones Field on the campus of Central Union High School. The Central Spartans, the Bishop School Knights in Division III CIF playoff action, and 17-14 with the Knights and the lead. The Knights moving the football, the Spartans moving the football, the Knights controlling the clock, the Spartans making very quick work of getting points up on the board. And, 17-14 at the half, it's a good one. At the half, in Blythe, Palo Verde leads Mountain Empire 39-0. That's at the half. And we'll try and keep you up to date on that.
When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get, and the smiling faces who serve you and food that's delivered to your table, they'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, they do it right. If you're craving Mexican food, make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro, open Wednesday through Monday.
This is Gabriel Ponce, Athletic Director at Central Union High School. This season, we're bringing the energy, the pride, and the passion right here on our home field. But football is not just about the scoreboard. It's about showing up, standing together, and doing it the right way in the stands and in the classroom. Our motto this year is strength and unity, and that means great sportsmanship, strong attendance, and cheering each other on and off the field. Let's make this season a season to remember together. See you Friday nights. Go Spartans.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
We are at the half. The Central Spartans trail the Bishop School Knights 17-14. John Driffle has some numbers.
Yeah, very interesting and entertaining first half here in the second round of CIF Division III playoffs for San Diego. And the Bishop Knights dominated the clock, dominated possession, but didn't dominate the scoreboard. And Central will get the second half kickoff, only down by 4. In that first half, the Bishop's Knights ran the ball from scrimmage 18 times, only picked up 52 yards. 12 for 21 was Herrera for 110 yards, giving Bishop 162 total yards. So that's a good number. It's not eye-popping, but it's a good first half. They did have 11 first downs, but the most important stat in that first half for Bishops, they had no fumbles, no interceptions. And so they dominated time of possession. You see that they actually had 40 attempts from scrimmage. We'll take a look and see what Central did on the other side of the football after this.
Caddy Sports Tavern at Barberworth Country Club invites you to party with the pig for their first pig roast event Saturday, November 15th, starting at 4 p.m. Delicious roast pig will be served with cowboy beans, mac and cheese, green salad, and a dinner roll for only $12 per person. Beer and beverages will be available too, along with great music. Show up early and have a drink while the pig is roasting. So let's have some fun. Bring your friends for Caddy Sports Tavern Pig Roast Saturday, November 15th at Barberworth Country Club.
Stan's Auto Body, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Stan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Osoaza Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Osoaza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
We are at the half at Cal Jones Field, where in the second round of San Diego Division III playoffs, the visiting Bishop Knights from La Jolla lead the Central Spartans 17-14. We mentioned that Bishops has run 39 plays from scrimmage. Central has won 11, so that's almost 4 times as many plays from scrimmage. But part of that is the fact that Central scored 1 touchdown on only 1 play, and their other drive, when they scored their first touchdown, was only on 7 plays. So, that's pretty good if you're scoring touchdowns that quickly, except it keeps your defense out on the field a lot. The Bishop Knights ran for 52 yards. Central Spartans, in 9 carries, half of the 18 Bishops had, ran for 66 yards, more than the 52. However, the 21 attempts for the Bishop Knights was shown as a complete opposite, that the Central Spartans, Luis Jimenez, only had 2 attempts, completed 1 of them for 63 yards, and obviously that 63-yard touchdown was the one completed pass, giving Central a nice 129 total yards on only 11 plays. So if they keep that up, they're going to put a lot more points on the board. We also noted that the Bishop Knights had 11 first downs. Central had 4, but once again, short play drives. You score on 7 plays, you score on 1 play, you're not picking up a lot of first downs. We'll be back to take a look at the individual stats for the Spartans after this.
Case Garnet. Become a Case Garnet loyal customer. Scan the QR code in-store for weekly super specials via text message, and also be entered to win Case Garnet giveaways. No purchase necessary. Check out these specials. Chicken breast, $1.89 a pound. Chicken wings, 99 cents a pound. Chicken fajitas, buy one, get one. Su carne arrachera, $10.99 a pound. When you mention this ad, open in El Centro, 8 to 8, in Yuma, 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. Case Carne, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro, and Kennedy's Carne, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma.
Intercare is a one-stop shop for all your healthcare needs. From primary care to pediatrics, behavioral health to radiology, Intercare is here to provide you with excellent care. We've got 6 locations in the Imperial Valley, with the 7th coming soon to Imperial. We're open wherever and whenever you need us, including on weekends. To find a healthcare center near you, visit intercare.org. Intercare, making life healthy from the inside out.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and the weight goes travels down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
Your goals are unique. Your financial plan should be too. That's why at Sun Community, everything we do is tailored for you. Discover what's possible with a personalized financial review. Get guidance from our certified financial counselors. And explore financial education for every season of life. At Sun, we'll meet you where you're at and take you where you want to go. Because our goal is your vitality. Sun Community. Shine on. Federally insured by NCUA.
We are at the half, where the Bishop Knights lead the homestanding Spartans 17-14. We were entertained by that first half. We're also entertained by the great Spartan band, along with all the other tall flags, short flags, cheerleaders, etc., Spartines. So it's a pageant here at the Central Spartan Athletic Complex, named after Cal Jones, as it is every home game. Looking across the way, the Bishop Knights did bring a good number of fans with them. It's a long ways from La Jolla, especially with, I understand, it's raining over there, so they came through the rain. It was good that they showed up to represent their team. Although with the kind of money, Carroll, that they have over there in Bishops, I wouldn't be surprised if some of them didn't charter and fly into the Imperial Airport. But apart from that, let's get back to the stats. We mentioned that Bishop has 52 yards rushing, Central 66. Bishop 110 yards passing, Central 63. Bishop's 11 first down, Central 5. Let's see how Central gained all of that 129 yards. First, the very first drive and the first 3 plays, rushing plays from scrimmage for the Spartans, was Fidel Camarena. 4 carries, picked up 57 yards. We haven't seen him since. Getting 1 carry for an 8-yard touchdown was the super senior Emiliano Morales. Being sacked once was the also super senior quarterback Luis Jimenez for a negative 6 yards. And running the Wildcat, Matthew Liziola had 3 carries for 7 yards. That 1 completed pass was completed to the Spartans' Joshua Garcia for that 63-yard touchdown. So the 2 touchdowns scored by Morales and by the Central Spartans' Garcia. Both of them have been noted for scoring, putting points on the boards for the Spartans this half and this year. And right now, as we're having a little bit of lull, getting ready to start the second half, we're coming across the way. Bishops have stayed on the football field. Central did go inside to their locker room. We mentioned Bishops only has about 30 kids suited up, so they don't need a lot of space. They're down in the corner of the end zone, and they're ready to go. I'm sure they've said the adjustments needed that their coaching staff has put out there. Central, meanwhile, has yet to come out as they now break the coming across and their locker room. So they'll have the 3 extra minutes to go ahead and warm up, and we'll have the second half where the Knights will be kicking off to the Spartans after this.
Jersey Mike Subs, a sub above, at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Top quality, delicious, hot and cold subs made how you like it. And don't forget, Jersey Mike Subs offers a 10% discount for military and first responders. And you can order subs for the party. Check out the Jersey Mike's app. There's some great deals, and you can get shore points. That's Jersey Mike's at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring since 1976 always has the lowest prices from 2 warehouses filled with thousands of square feet flooring. Choose from the big selection in this area on carpet remnants for your bedroom, office, or living room with big savings up to 50% off and everyday retail big box prices up to 70% off. Johnny has the selection and colors you're looking for, always at huge savings. Johnny's Carpet and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get, and the smiling faces who serve you and food that's delivered to your table, they'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, they do it right. If you're craving Mexican food, make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro. Open Wednesday through Monday.
A couple of things, John, that I want to mention. First off, we mentioned Marco Peralta is here. Marco, a Central alum and a KXO alum. And since he left the Valley, pursued a degree from the most prestigious journalism school in the nation, the Cronkite School at Arizona State University, has gone on to a career as a professional play-by-play announcer for the Phoenix Suns, and also now as the Spanish language radio broadcaster for the California Angels. And Marco got to where he is because he's Marco and he works very, very hard. And I have to say, John, as long as I have been in this business, there are a lot of people that have gotten to a position where Marco is, and keep in mind, he is still just starting. But they got there by being rotten, nasty, and stabbing people in the back, and that is not Marco. Marco has done it on talent and hard work. And that you see something like that, and you're just proud of the way this guy has turned out. He's not a kid. but he has done amazing things. I also want to say thank you to Craig Lyon, Gabriel Ponce, and everybody at Central and also at Southwest for the way we've been treated this year.
Excellent year this year. Couldn't have been better.
And we appreciate the fact they understand what we are doing. And what we are doing right now is getting ready for the second half kickoff.
Dash Afrefi is their kicker. Let's see if he tries to match the Central Spartan kicker by putting the ball in the end zone. That was Samuel Lopez.
Short, high pooch kick. It'll be fielded at about the 30, looking for some running room, finding a lane, but then getting caught from behind is C.J. Acosta. He will not go down. They'll give him progress out to the 34-yard line, but it took 5 nights to bring him down.
Carol, while we have a little bit of time here, I did want to mention Ryan Smith. He is a senior. He was hurt in the very first game against Rupa Hills. He is suited up today, but I do not know if he's eligible or allowed to play because of the injury that he had. So it's good to see him at least in uniform.
Jimenez from the shotgun has Camarena right behind him. Morales goes in motion, handoff Camarena up the middle. Camarena across the 40, the 50, caught from behind at the 45 in Knights territory. Nick Pfister got him.
22-yard pickup, and that looks like deja vu all over again, Carol. That's exactly what Central did the first play of their first possession in the first quarter.
I would give it to Camarena again and say, stop me. Fake it to Camarena, dump it in the flat. It is caught. And Acosta across the 30, the 25, the 15, 10, touchdown, C.J. Acosta. So who cares about time of possession when you put points on the board?
Yeah, we mentioned that pass that Central loves to run. That little flanker screen has been open. They've tried it 3 times. All 3 times it looked like it was going to score. The only time it didn't is when there was a penalty for motion before the snap.
So C.J. Acosta goes,
48.
48 yards. Not bad. We'll try the point after. Malachi Rodriguez. Snap back, kick up, and the kick is good. 11-17 to play in the third quarter. Central with the lead for the first time tonight, I believe. They lead the Bishop School 21-17.
McNeesmart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell and then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza, or feed the office for your next party with party platters. Choose from meat, cheese, vegetable, or sandwich platters. And don't forget McNeesmart offering daily specials Monday through Friday. Yes, McNeesmart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street in El Centro.
Time of possession, 40 seconds on that one.
There's 11-17 left. Here's the kick, a high kick, but it's not deep.
Fielded at the 5, looking for some room across the 10, and hit and driven back and pounded into the turf. The Spartan defense on that coverage, Jacob Biesca leading the way, and the junior just planted him.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to give him progress out across the 15 because he ended up down on the 12-yard line, but they're going to put it right on the 15-yard line.
That's where he picked him up and then carried him back.
I don't think that's going to phase their quarterback, Herrera. He just is a cool customer back there, and he's really done a great job of leading his team.
1st and 10, first possession of the second half for the Knights. Herrera fakes the handoff, looking downfield, has some time, fires, it goes incomplete.
He had a man open, but he just wasn't able to make the catch.
Reed Dielman, the intended receiver. And on the coverage was Ryan Gonzalez.
Once again, the play was open, as I'm not sure what our head official is talking to the Bishop Knights. He came into the huddle. So now it's going to be second down. That was a perfect pass. The young man just didn't catch it. And Coach Walton let the young man know, look the ball into your hands and body. Don't turn upfield.
2nd and 10. This time they do hand the ball off, and he is hit behind the line of scrimmage and driven back, but they'll give him progress. Jonah Garcia, I'm sorry, Mr. Garcia has not impressed a whole lot when he's had a chance to carry the ball, John.
Yeah, it's kind of wondering why they give him the ball. That's his 4th carry, and he's had negative yards on 3 of them. The other one was for no gain.
It's a loss of 3. It'll be 3rd and 13. And that doesn't mean anything to Herrera.
Yeah.
He'll just execute.
Sounding like a broken record. It doesn't matter how deep or how far he's got to go. He seems to get it. Let's see if Central done something to try to put pressure on him.
Drops back, looking. Now he's chased out of the pocket, turns it upfield, fires downfield, and it is a sliding catch complete at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, he may have been
over the line.
He went across and then came back. He forgot that the yardage marker was actually 4 yards behind the down marker. So he was running to the 10-yard yardage marker, but unfortunately it was 3rd and 14. So he clearly crossed. Then he ran back. You can't do that. So this should be an illegal pass, and there's the call, illegal pass, and it should be loss of down, and it is. So this is going to bring up 4th, and we may see our first punt, except for the quick kick that they did right into the house.
So the Knights make a mistake, and they have not done a whole lot of that. It will be 4th down and 19. The ball is on the
8-yard line.
Knights' 8-yard line. Herrera in his own end zone.
They're not used to this long snap either on their punts. They don't punt very much.
Number 9, Garcia.
So, long count. High snap, but he brings it down, gets it away, and it'll be Garcia fielding it at the 43, turns it upfield, gets a block, and across the 35 down to the 30-yard line.
Excellent shielding block by Jesus Cesenia. He didn't cause a penalty. He just stood there kind of like a pick in basketball and let the player brush up against him. Because that, instead of having the ball on the 30-yard line, that would have put it back near midfield.
I was going to say that was beautiful. Stood there basically with his hands on his hips and shielded the would-be tackler, and the Spartans got an extra 10 yards out of it. 1st and 10, Spartans. They have it on the Knights' 30-yard line.
Central looking to go for the throat here. All 4 wideouts ran up to the line of scrimmage while the team was still in the huddle.
Camarena in the backfield. Take it to Camarena. Dump it downfield. Got Garcia open in the end zone. Was he in bounds?
No, they're saying he caught it out of bounds.
So, beautiful timing, but a little bit to the south. And he caught it over the shoulder, but out of bounds. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Garcia was certainly ready for that. He was standing on that 30-yard line, and the refs hadn't even marked the ball down to play yet. So I guess he knew that play was coming to him. Just a hair too far to the sidelines. He had
2nd and 10. Jimenez hands off. It is Camarena up the middle, breaks a tackle across the 20, the 15, down to the 10-yard line. Camarena with a big run.
We have
15 yards on that.
Yeah, we have a player injured. Bishop's Nick Feister is down.
Pfister is down. John, Pfister in Milwaukee. It's the big hotel in Milwaukee. Pfister Plumbing. I'll bet he owns it. So they are tending to him. He is the one that made the tackle, and that saved the touchdown. We'll take a timeout. 9:44 to play in the third quarter. 21-17 Central leads.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here at Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Nick Feister goes off. I'm sorry, Mr. Anyway, that's a good Midwestern name, a good German Midwestern name.
Tomato.
You got it.
But I believe he just suffered a cramp. We mentioned 8 of these players go both ways. It is humid out there, especially for these Bishop players. I believe the temperature was 80 degrees at kickoff. And I'm sure in La Jolla right now it's probably somewhere in the 50s.
9:30 to play in the third quarter. Central, 1st and 10.
Wildcat.
And it is Liziola. Liziola follows the blocking into the end zone. Touchdown. Liziola with a caravan takes it into the end zone. Again, time of possession, John, what, a minute?
Yeah, not very long, but we mentioned that these Bishop, they do practice most of their time, like 90% on their offense. And again, these players go both ways, so they're starting to wear down as we have another Bishop Knight down at the goal line, so they're going to have to tend to him.
Okay, before we have the point after, we'll take this time out.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
The injured Knight is being helped off the field. The point after attempt will be coming up. And John, you've pointed out several times the Knights basically traveling with about 30 players. It is not a big school. It is a private school. And it is small, strictly college prep, and you pointed out one of the highest scoring teams, also probably the highest GPA.
Yes, they have the best GPA collectively as a school. If you go to Bishop's and you're going to end up in one of the Ivy League schools or Stanford, that kind of thing.
We'll have the point after attempt. Malachi Rodriguez will try out of the hold of Emiliano Morales. Snap back, kick up, kick is good. So, 9:26 to play in the third quarter. It is Central 28, the Bishop School 17.
Stan's Auto Body, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Stan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
AM 1230 KXO El Centro.
Okay, John, they went 30 yards, 3 plays, 2 of them on the ground. The touchdown from the Wildcat, Matthew Liziola. took it from 11 yards out for the score.
This game seemed to turn on the previous kickoff where they just dumped the return man inside the 15.
Another high kick, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. So the Knights will put it in play, 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Osoaza Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Osoaza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
The Central Spartans, well, again, who needs time of possession when you score in 2 and 3 play drives?
Look at this formation now. They're going down to the triple wideouts and double wideouts.
They shifted into the spread formation. Herrera over the middle, and it is incomplete. Threw it behind his intended receiver, Jonah Garcia. And Garcia with that slant over the middle, and it was behind him. And that is not something we have seen from Herrera.
And the play was wide open. I'm not sure where the linebackers were for Central, but they were not in the middle of the field. Now, I don't know if he would have been able to outrun C.J. Acosta and Garcia to the end zone, but he certainly would have had a huge gain.
2nd and 10. Garcia, the single setback. Handed to Garcia. Garcia's hit in the backfield again, and he'll be stopped for no gain. He was hit by Joshua Garcia to begin with, and then wrapping it up was Anthony Rodriguez.
The sophomore, having a big game as always. It seemed like in the first half when Santiago was running, he was very successful. Since then, we've had Jonah Garcia, and he has not nearly has been as successful. Most of the time, he's not getting any more than a yard, if that.
Well, he got a yard on that carry, so that's positive. 3rd and 9.
And we've seen Herrera hit some big third down plays all game long.
Herrera drops back. Chased out of the pocket, turns it upfield, has some room, and he slides down.
Right at the yard to gain. So I believe he is going to get a first down because he slid right on the 30-yard line. Now, actually, you're supposed to call it where his feet go down, not where he slides to, but they're going to give him the first down.
Ispiro had him, and it is a first down right at the 30.
I don't expect this Bishop's team to panic. As their coaching staff, they're very successful, and they'll keep the players under control. And if they continue to run their offense, Central has shown that they've had a hard time stopping them.
Empty backfield. Herrera talks to the slot receiver on the left side, telling him where he wants him to go.
And now we got a delay of game because the official in the back was counting down 5 seconds, and Herrera did not look at him. He was looking, as you said, to his receiver, so that's going to cost him 5 yards.
It will be first down and 15.
And so far in this early going to the third quarter, Bishop's is the team that's made the mistakes, passing the ball over the line of scrimmage, and that delay of game right there.
Empty backfield, spread formation. Herrera fires. It is complete. Soft coverage. And the pass completed. That time it was Dane Larson.
That's a big pickup of 11 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 4.
Spot the ball on the 36-yard line. Johan Nunez reports in. Coming out, Christopher Alvarez for the Spartans. And Herrera will keep it, and Herrera will be pushed out of bounds, shy of the first down marker.
Yeah,
at
very
about
close.
the 39-yard line.
He's very, very close. Going to be about a yard short, depending upon where they finally spot the ball. So this is where we would expect to see the tush push, but I don't believe Bishop has that in their arsenal.
Not unless they got somebody from Philadelphia there, and if they have somebody from Philly, I want a cheesesteak. Herrera. Now the Spartans jump.
And Herrera certainly learned his lesson with the clap and the motion, the head bob. That time he didn't have to do anything. Central gave him the 5 yards on their own.
So it'll be first down. They spotted on the 44-yard line. We are still in night territory. Spartans lead 28-17 with 6 minutes to play in the third quarter.
And it doesn't seem like 28 points is going to be enough to win this game, Carroll, at least not to me.
The fake to Santiago, and Herrera will keep it and pick up about 2 yards. Now flags fly over on the far sideline.
Yeah, this could be something that's on the bench there because they were not happy that Herrera was taken down, but he was in the grass. The player had him wrapped up and it's pushed him out of bounds.
It could be a violation on the
Spartans, or it could be
a warning on the sideline as well.
Right, they'll figure it out and they'll let us know.
J.J. Jackson talking it over.
It was a very minimal gain of about 2 yards. And again, Herrera was actually in the grass, was backpedaling as he went out of bounds, and then, the player took him down like a takedown in wrestling. Did not appear to be egregious. There was no, like he was hitting him out of bounds or anything. The motion started in the field of play. So perhaps that's what they're talking about. But then the flag came in way later, and head referee Jackson is talking to people over on the sidelines. So have no idea what that conversation is about. They're not moving the football at all. It will sit right now for a 2-yard gain.
Okay.
So it could be a sideline warning, and that's all they're going to end up with this. But I'm sure they'll let us know as we speculate.
JJ, what's the sign?
And that was
sideline warning, and that is not a penalty. It is a warning.
Yeah, not yet. Next time it will be 5 yards.
You have to stay off of the sideline. You've got to be, back 5 yards? Or no, about 3 yards,
yeah,
I think is a marking.
But we did see that in the Bell game where the coach for Brawley was actually in the way of a referee and took him down, and that cost Brawley 15 yards on a very big return of a kick.
2nd and 8. We're underway again. And Herrera dumps it off, a little screen. It is completed to Santiago.
Yeah, this is going to come back, Carroll. We got a hold right at the line of scrimmage. Bishop is very happy. Great play. Excellent fake. Fake it to Santiago, and then he just turned around and took the pass and ran for the first down. But one of the reasons he was able to break free is there was a hold.
So they'll... the flag at the 45-yard line, 46 actually, and they'll mark it 10 yards from there. And we'll replay 2nd down.
Yeah, right.
It's actually on the 42-yard line.
Yeah, Bishop's not real happy now with these calls they're going to mark it back to the 36, so it's a 10-yard loss. It looks like they've got now it's going to be 2nd and 18. Once again, Herrera does not seem to be fazed by how far he needs to get. He's picked up some long first downs on 3rd and 4th down plays, let alone 2nd.
Herrera. Single setback. Dump it over the end of the far sideline. It is complete. Shakes the tackle, turns it upfield, and picks up some yardage.
Yeah, Herrera took a big hit, but got the ball away, and now they had a receiver that broke a tackle and was able to push it deep into Spartan territory.
And
they're going to mark it on the 31 where he went out of bounds.
1st and 10 on the Spartan 31-yard line. Herrera takes some time, fires it over into the flat. It is complete. The pass caught by Tyler Cepeda.
We mentioned before that Herrera just does not seem to have any problems or worry. He's looking at 2nd and 18, so he throws the ball 33 yards for a pitch and catch. Now that play there goes for 9 yards, bringing up 2nd and short.
The Spartans defense, Coach Pena keeps rotating fresh players in to keep some pressure on Herrera. You can pressure Herrera. It doesn't seem to bother him, John.
Yes, and he's able to break free. He is an excellent runner. But now the field is compressed, and once again, they need to get this play off.
Dumps it off. It is complete. And going down is Ethan Sonson Santiago out of the backfield.
He did pick up the first down, but he earned that one. He took a big hit. And I believe, he's on the sidelines right now.
He's 5'9", 205 pounds. I think he's used to delivering the hits. And replacing him is Jonah Garcia.
And now it looks like we're getting a timeout.
There's a soccer ball on the field.
Not timeout by a team, but there's interruption of play.
Don't expect a soccer ball on the field. 1st and 10. Herrera drops back, dumps it off into the end zone. It goes incomplete as the intended receiver was tackled.
And
that intended receiver was Dane Larson.
Yeah, I believe there is a flag down right there.
Yep, he tackled him and they threw the flag.
So this should be half the distance of the goal, which is not enough for a first down. Now in high school, they don't do that. If you're in the end zone, you bring it out to the 1. They'll take it back to the line of scrimmage and mark it off. So far, they have not moved it forward, but from the 13, it should be about 6.5 yards forward, but it will repeat first down.
They will spot it on the 8-yard line.
So they gave him, nice. He needed to get to the 3. They put it actually on the 5, so that's a pretty good pickup of 8 yards.
First and 1. Herrera drops back, looking, chased. He's hit, but shakes off the would-be tackler and then turns it upfield and then is tackled finally. He'll go all the way back to about the 18-yard line before he is brought down. And C.J. Acosta in there on the tackle. With him also was Armani Robledo.
C.J. Acosta does have a touchdown, and right there he made a touchdown-saving tackle. This is going to move Bishop's back. They're outside the 10. Looks like they're going to mark it. Finally, they marked it on about the 18-yard line, so big loss of 10 yards.
2nd and 11. Herrera has Garcia next to him.
Now he's looking at his coach getting the play called in, so he changes it as the coach and the quarterback sees the formation of the defense.
Herrera dumps it off and in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, and that was Dane Larson. Hit him in a bad spot, John, hit him in the hands, and it was another one of those. He started to turn and run before he secured the ball.
And Herrera, once again, showed off his arm. That was a Nolan Ryan or Paul Skane's fastball. That ball had some mustard on it.
3rd and 11.
In all honesty, the passes that Herrera has not completed tonight, almost all of them were drops.
The ball is on the 18-yard line of the Spartans. They lead 28-17. The Knights are threatening. Popwell goes in motion. Back to pass and firing into the corner of the end zone. Picked off by Garcia at the 10. the 15, the 20, the 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Finally brought down. Played that like the center fielder and just stepped in and took it. And I'm pretty sure that was Joshua Garcia. So the Spartans, that defensive hold, incredible. And the Spartans with the lead with the football on the Knights' 47-yard line. The Spartans.
Yeah, let's give credit, Carroll. C.J. Acosta. What a game he's having.
From the shotgun, Jimenez puts Vasquez in motion, but hands off to Camarena. And Camarena will pick up about 4 yards.
First turnover of the game by either side tonight, as the ball was taken by C.J. Acosta across midfield. Herrera, to his credit, had a touchdown saving stop, or Acosta would have taken it all the way for 6 more points.
And it wouldn't be the first time he's done that. It will be 2nd and 6. Dropping back, Jimenez looks, fires, he's got a man open, caught at the 20, 10, touchdown, Angel Vasquez. Vasquez, with glue-like fingers, snagged that out of the air and took it in for the score. Again, John, time of possession is what?
Well, that was 2 plays, so it's less than 30 seconds. But what a turnaround, because the very least that the Bishop's Knights could have expected to come away with down there was a field goal, which makes it a 1-score game. It would have been 28-20. So now the game has been turned around by that interception.
And the Knights can strike quickly. That we've seen. Snap back, kick is up, and the kick is good. 51 seconds to play in the third quarter. It is Central 35. And the Bishop School, 17.
Cabo's Modern Kitchen. Traditional mouthwatering mariscos and seafood favorites. Plus exciting modern dishes like hamburgers, burritos, sushi, and steaks. Cabo's Modern Kitchen. Bold flavors, craft cocktails. A great place to meet with friends and family or to watch the game. Daily food specials starting at $10.99. And happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Check out Cabo's Modern Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram for great deals. Located 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Cabo's Modern Kitchen.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230, KXO El Centro.
The Central Spartans strike quickly again following the interception by C.J. Acosta. Spartans set to kick off. Samuel Lopez does the chore.
And he has 2 touchbacks on the night.
And he'll have 3 on the night. So the Knights will put it in play, 1st and 10, and it will be on their own 20-yard line.
The UPS Store, now at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. Don't forget, your local UPS store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos. The UPS Store is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays, 8 to 5, Sundays, 10 to 3. The UPS Store, 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
Well, we're just 51 seconds shy of the fourth quarter. The Central Spartans have really opened it up here in the third quarter. But again, Herrera can strike and strike quickly. We know that.
We would expect him to go deep right here before the quarter cancels out in 50 seconds, as they need one more player to come out and block for Herrera. And that is Jonah Garcia.
From the shotgun. Handoff, it is up the middle. Santiago will pick up a couple of yards. Ethan Sonson Santiago. He's a senior, 5'9", 205, plays middle linebacker and running back.
Yeah, we mentioned several times already, 8 of these players go both ways. There's only 11 on a side, so the math shows that these kids are playing a lot of football.
Coming in now, Josiah Bryant, and he has been a target several times. And flags before the play gets underway.
It's going to be obviously motion or offsides for Central, or motion on Bishops. We'll have to wait and see. And it looks like somebody lined up offsides for Central, so that will give a first down to Bishops.
Spotted on the 31-yard line. 1st and 10, the Bishop School. And that's the last play of the third quarter. At the end of 3 quarters of play, our score, Central 35, the Bishop School 17.
Intercare wishes all our high school athletes a successful and healthy season. Intercare has 6 comprehensive health centers in the Imperial Valley, with a 7th coming soon to Imperial. From primary care to pediatrics, dental to radiology, we are here to provide excellent health care to all. To find a healthcare center near you, visit intercare.org. Intercare, making life healthy from the inside out.
K's Garnet. Become a K's Garnet loyal customer. Scan the QR code in-store for weekly super specials via text message, and also be entered to win K's Garnet giveaways. No purchase necessary. Check out these specials. Chicken breast, $1.89 a pound. Chicken wings, 99 cents a pound. Chicken fajitas, buy one, get one. Su carne arrachera, $10.99 a pound. When you mention this ad, open in El Centro, 8 to 8. In Yuma, 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. K's Carne, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro. And Kennedy's Carne, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma. Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And away goes troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
Okay, John, the Spartans obviously made some adjustments there coming out of the half, and so far they've paid off.
Yeah, and I didn't get a chance to mention, C.J. Acosta really set up Herrera for that interception. He was just backpedaling, drifting, just waiting for the cut, and then he actually broke on the ball before the receiver did. So excellent play by C.J. Acosta that set this game on its ear.
Empty backfield. Herrera shifts his people around.
Francisco Munoz is now at cornerback.
And they shift a second time. Looking, chased out of the pocket, turns it upfield. He's being chased, and he slides down again. And as he slid, Emiliano Morales slid right over the top of him. And Herrera looked at the official for a flag, but there was nothing that Morales could do.
Yeah, nothing egregious. Morales is there ready to make a tackle. He didn't know he was going to slide, meaning Herrera certainly didn't hit him.
It's
some of the frustration, I think, is beginning to show on these Bishop players, Carroll. We noticed some extracurriculars after the last kick as well.
Not a sack, but no gain. So it is 2nd and 10. Again, Herrera dumps it off. That time he just threw it away because he was staring in the face of Noah Flores.
Let's see if the officials get together and decide, because he just threw a bullet
out of bounds into the Spartan bench. There was nobody within 20 yards of intentional ground.
They're going to call that because both of the receivers were going on post patterns. They were running to the end zone. So they were across midfield near the 40, and he threw that ball out of bounds probably about the 30-yard line. So, you can throw it in the area, but 40 yards away isn't the area. Good for the officials at least to get together and discuss it. So it'll be 5 yards from where the pass was thrown, and it will be a loss of down.
Okay, we're 3/4 of the way through here, John. And I will say the officiating tonight far superior to what we saw last week in Oceanside.
Yeah, probably across the way the Bishop Knights wouldn't agree with that assessment, but when they look at game film, there's no other way you could see it.
No. Nope. It is 3rd and about 23 yards to go. I would look for the ball to be well downfield. Herrera looking over the middle, and I saw a tackle and no flag as trying to make a cut was Dane Larson. He collided with the defender. It was not, the defender has a right to be there.
Yeah, they kind of just plowed into each other.
Larson is down, and one of the Spartans is down. So we got two players down on two different parts of the field.
And it's going to bring up 4th and 12 here deep in their own territories. Maybe we'll see that quick kick again, but I believe they're probably going to go for it. They're already 3 scores down.
Again, Larson went to cut, and I think that's where his knee went because they're looking at the knee, and I think on the cut there may have been a little bit of a slip, and then he collided with one of the defenders. And again, the defender has the right to be there, so that was not interference. The Spartan that is down, like I said, there's 2 players down, 1 from each team, and they are tending to them. We'll take a timeout, 11 minutes to play in the game. Central 35, the Bishop School 17.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring since 1976 offers you factory direct affordable floor covering, waterproof luxury vinyl plank, water resistant laminate for 20 mil wear, surface floors only $269 square yards, and not just 1 or 2 colors from stock, but 7 beautiful colors. Special closeouts for your park model, kitchen or office, all at discounted prices, so you can save on every dollar you spend. Johnny's Carpets and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
Well, the MASH unit has cleared the field. Emiliano Morales was the Spartan shaken up. We don't know.
Yeah, he did walk off on his own power, but it looked like he was holding his left hand still.
4th and about 12. Herrera fires deep downfield. It is again picked off. And this time it is Garcia, Joshua Garcia, again stepped in front of the Kai Agbayani, the intended receiver, and if he hadn't slipped on the cut, he'd still be running.
But Carroll, let me describe what happened. Joshua Garcia was back expecting a kick. He was back on the 25-yard line, and then when he looked and saw that Herrera was in a passing formation, he just sprinted upfield. Perfect timing to get there right when the ball was there. It was going to be received, so that was not a play that I think Central expected. But it comes away, obviously, to their benefit, as right now they need to see if they can take some time off the clock as they're sitting on their own 45-yard line.
1st and 10, their own 45-yard line. Luis Jimenez. Hands off. It is Camarena up the middle, and Camarena is stuffed.
First time that the Knights have stopped Camarena, obviously feeling that they're probably going to run it now as the Wildcat comes out on the field with Liziola.
And we're looking, they are tending to the Emiliano Morales on the sideline.
Yeah, it looks like it could be shoulder, arm, we can't speculate, but it looks like that he probably will not be playing anymore tonight.
It is Liziola from the Wildcat on 2nd and 11. He'll take it to the outside. Looks upfield, and he'll get maybe a yard, maybe 2 yards. Okay, it'll be 3rd and 9.
Yeah, you against this Bishop team, you just can't be hesitant. You have to go. And Liziola was trying to pick his spot. Didn't know if he could go outside, go inside. But Bishop, they're just too physical a football team across that front line of theirs. We mentioned they're like Hopeville. Their front line, offense and defense, same players, is very big. They all weigh over 250 pounds.
Yeah, but they're not as big as Oceanside was.
No, not those Samoans. But they certainly do run as well as the Hopeville big guys. As Jimenez is back at quarterback, and now I think we're going to get a timeout. No, we're going to get a delay.
It took them forever to get the right set of people in there, so instead of 3rd and 9, it's going to be 3rd and 14.
So let's see, with 9:10 to go off Central, we'll try to go ahead and run a play and at least take the clock down somewhere near 8 minutes. Pass, of course, incomplete. It would stop the clock.
Jimenez looking, fires deep downfield, got him open and overthrew Garcia. It was just a little bit tall for Joshua Garcia. Otherwise, that was 6.
Yeah, Bishop plays press on their defense. All their cornerbacks are right up on the players on the line of scrimmage. And Garcia already shown he's got more speed than they have. He just ran right past them. Unfortunately, it does stop the clock. Central still with their 3-touchdown lead, but after that big interception, only took less than a minute off the board.
We will have the punt. Gets away, nice punt. It'll bounce at the 25, take a Spartan bounce, and be down at the 20-yard line. Okay, long snapper is Frankie Lara. Frankie Lara, the one that downed it after snapping it all the way downfield to down the football on the 20-yard line. That's where the Knights will put it in play, 1st and 10. They trail 35-17. And as you pointed out, that's 3 scores.
Yeah, right now, Central probably going to play kind of a mini prevent defense. They have Acosta and Garcia back about 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, as well as also, it looks like Cesena.
Looking for Santiago, and he'll jump, and it's picked off.
C.J. Acosta.
Santiago juggled the ball 3 times. C.J. Acosta caught it before it hit the ground for the interception. And I'd better, I'd rather be lucky on that one. And Santiago, Sonson Santiago, and C.J. Acosta in the right place at the right time. It'll be 1st and 10 Spartans on the Knights' 24-yard line.
That was an excellent play call too, Carroll, because Santiago, he had plenty of open space. And again, as you said, C.J. Acosta just happened to be there to catch the deflection.
From the Wildcat, the play blown dead. And a little bit of discussion there among the players. The officials stepping in and saying, you stay on that side, they'll stay over there.
Have not had any kind of determination. Clock obviously is stopped with 8:45, and they're going to call Central motion again.
It will be still first down, but now 1st and 15. And this is an area, I have worked with J.J. Jackson in baseball and in softball. J.J. just spoke to both teams and said, keep it straight here.
Yeah, trying to keep control of the game. That's what you have to do.
Exactly. And J.J. been around the Valley, as you know, was a basketball star at IVC. And Liziola from the Wildcat, looking for some running room, turns it upfield, gets it down to the 25-yard line, a pickup of 4. But J.J. and this crew, J.J., Jesse James Jackson, Nathan Binkins, Bruce Hartsock, Lloyd James, Randy Ross, it's a good, solid crew with experience.
Yeah, J.J. played out at IVC basketball, was all-state both years, and then went and was scholarship player at University of Alaska Anchorage. Got to play against the big boys.
2nd and 12. I'll tell you about University of Anchorage. Dump it off in the flat on a crossing pattern, incomplete. My daughter Sarah was offered a scholarship to the University of Alaska Anchorage. I so much wanted to do a site visit for the fishing.
Right, yeah. That's what they're known for. Unfortunate there that Jimenez didn't connect because the play was wide open. Even if he catches it on the ground, it's going to be a nice gain, bringing up a third and makeable. Now they're still looking at 3rd and 12. And the clock does stop.
Jimenez has Camarena right next to him. Now we have more whistles. Timeout, Central. We'll take timeout. 7:49 to play in the football game. Central 35 and the Bishop School 17.
When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get, and the smiling faces who serve you and food that's delivered to your table, they'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, they do it right. If you're craving Mexican food, make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro. Open Wednesday through Monday.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my #1 priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
It is 3rd and 12 for the Spartans. They have the ball on the Knights' 26-yard line.
Camarena next to Jimenez in the backfield.
Jimenez fires into the end zone. It is intercepted, brought out across the 10, the 15, the 20, up the far sideline on the interception, out to the 34-yard line. That's where the Knights will put it in play. And I will tell you, we will not see Emiliano Morales. He has his left arm in a sling.
Right, yeah, pads are off. That was an excellent not only catch but return all the way out to the 33-yard line. And Carroll, right now, this game is not secure. They're 3 scores away, so it would take just an amazing comeback. But we didn't see any turnovers in the first half. That's our 4th turnover here in the second half.
2 touchdowns, 2 two-point conversions. We're at a tie. Herrera, empty backfield. Herrera looks downfield. That ball was tipped at the line, and it goes incomplete. It was intended for Dane Larson, but somebody just knocked it a little bit off the trajectory, and it goes incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Final, Palo Verde 46, Mountain Empire 7.
Congratulations to Palo Verde. As we mentioned, they'll be going for their 3rd CIF title in 5 years next week.
2nd and 10, Herrera. Empty backfield. Looking downfield, fires into the flat. Larson with the catch, breaks 1 tackle, but can't get away from Joseph Aispuro, the junior.
That is a first down. Clock stops as they set the chains. 13-yard pickup. As now the Bishop Knights, they would love to score here, but they certainly want to score quickly. And then maybe we'll see an onside kick if they do.
It is on the Knights' 46-yard line.
Weird formation.
They stack and throw a screen and a double pass, and it's overthrown. And that was, as you said, a weird formation. Herrera tossed it to Jackson Blinn, the sophomore backup quarterback. He fired downfield, and it went incomplete.
Give Joshua Garcia credit. He was back there. He was not fooled. But, yeah, they had 4 blockers here spread wide out there. Looks like the same formation. Now they got 3 blockers out here again. right in front of the second string quarterback, Ben. See if they go to the other side, the right side of the field now.
And it'll be Herrera looking to run. Herrera being chased. Herrera being tackled for a sack. Nicholas Valadez grabbed him, wrapped him up for a big loss.
That's a 10-yard loss.
He just lost, 10 yards. It'll be 3rd and 20.
That is the second 10-yard sack that the young man has had to endure, as now they take Ben out. So I guess we're not getting more double passes as Herrera got the call from the sidelines. Clock is running, the game clock and the play clock.
Herrera has Garcia right next to him. 3rd and 20. That little sidearm pass, and it is complete down the far sideline with a saving tackle there by Angel Vasquez.
Well, no, Carroll, this is coming back because there's a penalty flag way back on the 25-yard line. Oh, roughing the passer, so they're going to get some extra yards. So that should brighten the spirits of the fans across the way as we have a stoppage in play. I don't know if there's been a player hurt.
There's an injured Knight over on the far sideline.
Looks like a cramp the way they're stretching out his leg, but this is going to be 15 more yards. So the play is going to end up all the way down on the Spartan 23. Started at the 36 of the Knights.
We've got 6 minutes to play in this football game. It is Central. When you do the math, it is 2 scores, 2 touchdowns, and 2 two-point conversions to get to a tie. Can the Knights do it? Yeah. Dane Larson shaken up. He's the one that made that catch. We have seen Herrera a number of times. It's almost underhanded throwing out to the flat.
Yeah, in the old days, we used to call that submarine style. Where he
and he gets it there.
Oh, yeah, and again, you're looking at 3rd and long, 18, 20 yards, and so he picks up 30 yards and another 15 as they're down on the 23-yard line of the Spartans. Clock stopped. It should start up again now with just under 6 minutes to go. We're barely through the half of the 4th quarter.
Herrera
getting the play. Now he's transferring it to his wide receivers.
Fires. It is again complete. And that complete to Zed Hornby. Hornby is a freshman, John.
Yeah, and that was a 9-yard pitch and catch as he was knocked out of bounds, which stops the clock.
Second and 1. Herrera again drops back, chased out of the pocket. He's hit but gets away, turns it upfield and gets out of bounds. Doesn't get the first down, but he does stop the clock. And
now the clock will start because we talked about that last week, Carroll. To keep the clock running, you have to be going forward momentum, and he actually was going backwards, lost a yard.
It'll be 3rd and 2. With the clock stop, the
referee's trying to get the attention of the scoreboard. They need to not only start the clock, but probably add some time or take some time away as Bishop's ready to run the play. But, they're not going to be able to run the play until they get the clock at the scoreboard figured out.
So, in effect, there is an official's timeout while we work that part out. Now we're ready to play.
And the clock is going. Well, no, it's not. So
Herrera dumps it off, and it is in and out of the hands of Jonah Garcia. Incomplete.
Yeah, let's give credit to Rodriguez. He was in Herrera's face, and he had to throw that ball way before he wanted to, and the player made his cut right when the ball went sailing past him. So can't put that one on the receivers. You can't even put it on Herrera. It was just a good pass rush by the Spartans.
4th and 2. They need the first down. They need 6 points. They cannot take a field goal. It's not going to help them. Herrera with that double clap trying to draw the Spartans off. He hands it off, and it is stopped short. The handoff to the single running back, Jonah Garcia, and that's the big play of the game. That defensive hold.
Yeah, there have been a lot of them tonight. The 3 interceptions. On the other side of the football field, Bishop's made some huge 3rd down and 4th down conversions. Been a very entertaining game, a good game to watch. Right now, Bishop's, they've got their heads down. So I think Central can probably just try to run the ball out as the ball's sitting on their 15-yard line.
5:02 to play. No time ran off the clock on that play, John. And it is Camarena right up the middle. Camarena struggles forward across the 20 to the 22.
And I believe that Bishop is not going to exercise their timeouts. They've got 3 left. They could be saving them. Central certainly cannot run out the clock without some first downs.
Again, John, 2 touchdowns, 2 two-point conversions. You've got 4.5 minutes to play. Herrera can do it. The Bishop Knights could do it. Are they going to? We'll wait and see. But I would not, the butter's not getting hard. The jello's not jiggling yet. Jimenez will head off. Camarena, nothing inside, so he takes it to the outside. Stays in bounds, heads up play as he crosses the 35 out to the 37-yard line.
15-yard pickup for Camarena.
And instead of cutting it to the outside and going out of bounds, he cut back across the middle. Okay.
But Camarena really stepping up big here. Well, since the Bell game, actually, and he's only a junior, so this portends well for next year.
John, math was not my strong point.
Not mine either.
Not mine, but you just showed me how wrong I was.
Well, it took me about 7 times to figure it out.
Camarena again with the football. Camarena stays on his feet and gets 2 yards after being hit in the backfield.
Yeah, the way he was running, he almost looked like Liziola there.
Okay. Let me take my shoes off so I can figure this out. It's 35-17. 2 touchdowns, 2 two-point conversions. And that works up to 12, 14, 16 points. 16 and 17 makes 33. Duh. 2nd and 8.
Clock continues to move.
Ryan Gonzalez in motion, but the handoff obviously is to Camarena. Fidel Camarena Jr.
Yeah, that time it was his first negative carry. He was tackled for a 2-yard loss. But Camarena, we'll see the stats after the completion of this game. But as we're looking, Carroll, he's had quite a second half, got a lot of carries. Maybe more carries this second half than he had in entire games previous to this.
He is still the single setback.
I would expect him to run again, but with this offense, you never can tell.
3rd and 10. Now the Spartans take timeout. We'll take timeout. 2:07 to play in the game. Central 35, the Bishop School Knights 17.
McNeesmart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell and then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza, or feed the office for your next party with party platters. Choose from meat, cheese, vegetable, or sandwich platters. And don't forget McNeesmart offering daily specials Monday through Friday. Yes, McNeesmart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street in El Centro.
This is Guy Ponce, Athletic Director at Central Union High School. This season, we're bringing the energy, the pride, and the passion right here on our home field. But football is not just about the scoreboard. It's about showing up, standing together, and doing it the right way in the stands and in the classroom. Our motto this year is strength and unity, and that means great sportsmanship, strong attendance, and cheering each other on and off the field. Let's make this season a season to remember together. See you Friday nights. Go Spartans.
Okay, John. It is 3rd and 10 for the Spartans.
Carroll, you want to go ahead and describe what Coach Pena did there on that timeout? Standing next to the official, watching the official in the back count down with 1 second to go on the play clock, he called the timeout. We've seen some good football moves tonight.
Looking to pass, Jimenez chased out of the pocket, and he'll be sacked. And a big loss, and Jimenez is shaken up.
Yeah,
and the credit on that sack is to Jonah Garcia.
Yeah, the ball's all the way back inside the 25. They're going to mark it, it looks like, on the 24. Bishop's 3 timeouts left. Discretion, better part of Valor deciding, let's just let the clock run out. They have to, well, now they're going to take their timeout. So I was wondering if they would.
Minute 38 to play. 35-17 Central leads the Bishop School.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
Okay, the Spartans will come out in punt formation. And, you know, the Knights are going to pin their ears back and come right after the ball. Good snap. Nice kick. And Dane Larson picks it up, and he shouldn't have. That's the second time we've seen him go after a ball that he should not have gone after.
Yeah, that's just a pure hustle play. You know, you're down a little over a minute to go. You're trailing 35-17, so he's just trying to do something. You know, he loses it, it's not going to change the outcome of the game any. Young man is just playing his heart out, which good for him, and that speaks well of the Bishop Knights and their coaching staff and their program.
They'll spot the ball on the 23-yard line.
Once again, another great punt by Malachi Rodriguez, who's averaging 39 yards a kick this year, which for high school, that's a very good number.
So the 1st and 10 from their own 23-yard line. Herrera rolling to his right, looking, fires, it is complete, and stepping out of bounds. Nice pitch and catch, and the completion was to Zed Hornby. Hornby is a freshman.
Right, and that is they have second down, but that was more than 10 yards. Now, yeah, so finally they moved the chain because that ball is all the way out to the 33-yard line.
And that play took all of about 5 seconds.
Yeah. Padding the stats right now is Herrera.
Garcia right next to him in there to protect. Now Herrera will get wrapped up and sacked.
Let's see if they take another timeout. They've got 2 left.
And
Herrera is down, but now he's up.
Angel Vasquez on the sack.
The clock now is under a minute to go, so looks like Bishop's is. They're going to keep playing, but they're not going to try to prolong the game any more than necessary.
2nd and 17. Herrera, nothing downfield. Again, he's chased, and it'll be another intentional grounding. In the grass, being pushed backwards.
Yeah, they could just call him in the grass. But now they're pointing to a player that was about 25 yards away from where the ball landed. So the clock does stop.
37 seconds to play. And, okay, no reason to call it.
Yeah, and why? Yeah, I don't want to put any more salt into the wound. Herrera's played his heart out there on the football field tonight.
It'll be 3rd and 17. Spartans doing some substituting here. Coming in is Francisco Turrell.
Adispu coming off after another excellent football game.
Herrera has time, fires, it is complete.
That'll be short of the first down, so that does not stop the clock.
Dane Larson with the catch, 20 seconds to play. We may get one more play underway.
That does bring up 4th down.
4th and about 2.
They've converted almost every 4th down attempt they've had except the one there in the 3rd quarter, that big one.
Herrera rolling to his right. He's chased, turns it upfield, dumps it off. It'll be incomplete. We've got 3.9 seconds to play in the Bishop Knights season.
And that does turn the ball over.
So the Spartans will take a knee. Okay, and John's going to put the numbers together, but I will tell you, we will be back next week, the Central Spartans, and they will either play my cousin's school, Madison, or University City. The Spartans with the victory formation. That's it. Our game is over. The final score, the Central Spartans 35, the Bishop School Knights 17. The Spartans live to play next week.
Stan's Auto Body, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Stan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Osoaza Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Osoaza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
Intercare wishes all our high school athletes a successful and healthy season. Intercare has 6 comprehensive health centers in the Imperial Valley with a 7th coming soon to Imperial. From primary care to pediatrics, dental to radiology, we are here to provide excellent health care to all. To find a healthcare center near you, visit intercare.org. Intercare, making life healthy from the inside out.
Cabo's Modern Kitchen, traditional mouthwatering mariscos and seafood favorites. Plus, exciting modern dishes like hamburgers, burritos, sushi, and steaks. Cabo's Modern Kitchen, bold flavors, craft cocktails, a great place to meet with friends and family, or to watch the game. Daily food specials starting at $10.99, and happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Check out Cabo's Modern Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram for great deals. Located 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Cabo's Modern Kitchen.
Well, the Central Spartans with a big win took them to the second half before they finally got a lead in this game. But once they got the lead, they just shut down the Knights defense and went on to I won't say cruise, but they picked up a 35-17 lead and held on. And the Spartans, both offensively and defensively, were able to control the second half. The Bishop Knights, nothing to be ashamed about. They played extremely well, and the adjustments that the Spartans were able to make in the second half really proved out. We want to congratulate Mountain Empire and Palo Verde. Well, the Red Hawk season is over. Palo Verde Valley will play next week at Escondido High School. They'll play the winner of the Maranatha Christian Claremont game for the Division 5 AA Championship. Again, that will be next Saturday at Escondido High School. The Central Spartans, well, they will play right here at Cal Jones Field in El Centro next Friday night. They will take on the winner of the Madison University High game. And again, that will be next Friday. We've got numbers and more to talk about coming up.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And away goes troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
K's Garnet. Become a K's Garnet loyal customer. Scan the QR code in-store for weekly super specials via text message. And also be entered to win K's Garnet giveaways. No purchase necessary. Check out these specials. Chicken breast, $1.89 a pound. Chicken wings, 99 cents a pound. Chicken fajitas, buy one, get one. Su carne arrachera, $10.99 a pound. When you mention this ad. Open in El Centro, 8 to 8. In Yuma, 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. K's Carne, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro. And Kennedy's Carne, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring since 1976 always has the lowest prices from 2 warehouses filled with thousands of square feet flooring. Choose from the big selection in this area on carpet remnants for your bedroom, office, or living room with big savings up to 50% off and everyday retail big box prices up to 70% off. Johnny has the selection and colors you're looking for, always at huge savings. Johnny's Carpet and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
Okay, John Driffle, numbers, please.
Yeah, interesting. Game of two halves for the Bishop Knights. They scored 17 points in the first half, were held out of the end zone in the second half. Bishop ran the ball 30 times from scrimmage for 41 yards. You remember at halftime, they had 52. That's right. They rushed for a negative 11 yards in the second half. 22 of 46. We mentioned that he was averaging 25 pass attempts. He only threw 21 more than his average. Ended up with 22 for 46 was Herrera, the super quarterback. 258 passing yards, giving Bishops 299 total yards, 19 first downs. That's an awful lot of first downs. We mentioned how many third and fourth downs he converted. Well, that shows up there with the 19 first downs. After an absolutely turnover-free first half by both teams, though Herrera did have 3 interceptions in the second half, 2 by C.J. Acosta, one of the heroes of the Bell game from 2 weeks ago, and the third by Joshua Garcia. On the other side of the football, Central ran at 22 times from scrimmage for 134 yards. 3 for 8 was Jimenez, only 2 for 6 in the second half. 1 for 2 in the first half, so he ended up 3 for 8, but 218 yards because when he completed the ball, they were for huge gains. That gave Central 352 total yards. That's an eye-popping number for high school. 10 first downs for Central compared to Bishop's 19. Almost got double by Bishop's, but that's not the payoff window. No fumbles. There was 1 interception that was thrown in the end zone. Individually, a huge night carrying the football for the Central Spartans junior, Fidel Camarena. 13 carries, 124 yards. Also, Gideon Akira Emiliano Morales for 8 yards and a touchdown in the first half before he was injured. That's one of the truly dark spots for this game. Emiliano Morales, one of the best players on the Spartans team. Hopefully, it's not serious enough that he'll be able to come back next week because this Spartan football team needs him on the football field as they go further in the playoffs. After Morales' 8-yard touchdown run, you had that the quarterback, Luis Jimenez, was sacked twice for -20. And as always, running the Wildcat 3 times in the first half, 3 times in the second half. Matthew Liziola, 6 carries, 22 yards, and a touchdown. The 3 receptions were made between 3 different players. You had Joshua Garcia getting a 63-yard touchdown catch. You had C.J. Acosta getting a 48-yard touchdown catch. And you had Angel Vasquez getting a 44-yard touchdown catch. So all in all, Central could not be more pleased with how this turned out. Bishop will have a long trip back all the way to La Jolla on the coast. Hopefully the roads are safe, and they'll have a good trip back. They have nothing to hang their heads for, especially that quarterback played a heck of a game. You throw for 258 yards in a high school football game in which you lose, then that's nothing to sneeze at. That's an excellent performance.
We give a lot of credit tonight. Camarena really stepped up and had his best game of the year. Defense across the board. Herrera, an outstanding quarterback. I did not hear, but he is definitely Division I size, and he's got the arm that can go there. Don't know if that's going to happen.
Well, he does play an offense that is conducive to what almost every college team is doing now. So credit to Coach Walton getting him prepared for the next level if that's where he wants to go.
If that's where he wants to go, I can see him fitting in quite well at a service academy. An outstanding ball player. And doesn't get ruffled. We saw, 3rd and 18, not a problem, and connect. That remarkable young man. Our hats are off to him. But back at the Central Spartans, played well on offense, played even better on defense, and packed up with a 35-17 win. We mentioned that they will play the winner of the Madison University High. Right now, University City and Madison are tied at 42. So we don't know what's going to happen. We do know where I will be next week. John knows where he's going to be, and it won't be here. Nikki Dale will be with me next week, and we'll bring you the Central Spartans as they advance. Okay? Next week, again, the winner of the Madison University City game, that we are in bracket 1, the Spartans, the number 1 seed. Also tonight in the other bracket, Christian and Ramona were playing, Patrick Henry and Army Navy playing, and the winners of those games play next week. And it all points to Saturday, November 29th at Southwestern College for the Division III championship. We want to thank our sponsors. Please let them know you appreciate them bringing you this coverage. Osa Aza Mobile Auto Repair in Yuma, Stan's Auto Body, the CB Stop in Calexico, El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial, the Central Union High School District, by McNeese Mart at Dogwood and Maine in El Centro. Also, high school football brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service. La Fonda Bar and Grill, Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson Team, Johnny's Carpet and Floor Coverings in Yuma by Sun Community Federal Credit Union, Jersey Mike's and the UPS Store, Kay's Carne in El Centro, Kennedy's Carne in Yuma, Roto-Rooter of the Imperial Valley, Inner Care by Los Cabos Modern Grill. We want to thank technical assistance provided by Kurt Hoffman, our producer engineer in the studios, Gabe Lemus, John Driffle, color and stats, and assist also to Marco Peralta just for being here. And I'm Carroll Buckley. Stay tuned to the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO for the best oldies on the radio.
AM 1230, KXO El Centro.
Yeah, there's a swell phonograph and some keen records you could dance to.
The best oldies on the radio.